Drink Champs motherfucking podcast. Make some noise!
He's a legendary Queens rapper.
Hey, Sangria, this your boy N.O.R.E.
He's a Miami hip-hop pioneer.
What up, is DJ EFN?
Together, they drink it up with some of the biggest players,
you know what I mean,
in the most professional, unprofessional podcast, and your #1 source for drunk facts.
This Drink Champs motherfucking podcast, where every day is New Year's Eve. Let's go.
It's time for Drink Champs. Drink up, motherfucker.
Hey, Sangria, hope you're Sabia. It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, is DJ EFN?
And this is Drink Champs motherfucking happy hour. Make some noise! And right now, when you think about it, and you think about independent record labels, and you think about people who grind it from the bottom to the top, one of the first names you have to think about is Kareem Biggs Hoffa. And the reason why you got to think about it is because he was the guy on the front line. He was the guy who participated. He was the guy who made sure Roc-A-Fella was Roc-A-Fella when Roc-A-Fella needed to be Roc-A-Fella. And if in case you don't understand who I'm talking about, we're talking about Kareem Biggs Burke. Make some motherfucking noise, goddamn. Joining us as well, because I asked him to participate, is Mickey Benson. In case you guys don't know who Mickey Benson, he managed Fat Joe. He managed Big Pun. And he's still managing Ice-T, which means his money is still long.
Oh,
let's make some noise for Mickey Benson.
Oh, shit, see?
Yeah. So we're going to take it from the top right now. Right now, Drink Champs Podcast, we honor hip-hop, we represent hip-hop, and that's what we want to do. But the thing about it is, one of the illest things I've ever seen in hip-hop was when Roc-A-Fella rapped the Buggy Eye Benz, right? Now, at this time, for people that don't know, because everybody who got money, you're probably looking at me and saying, the Buggy Eye Benz? You're probably like, well, that's nothing rapping the Buggy Eye Benz, because that's the 430 now. But back then, the Buggy Eye was like the GS 400 Lexus.
What year was that?
Exactly.
I think 95, right?
So, I just want to take it from that point.
Yeah.
What made y'all say, let me take a luxury car? Because at this time, like now, a E430 is regular, right? But back then, that was the S500 before the S500.
I remember doing it, but it's funny because somebody just told me the story the other day. And what happened was, because that was Dame's car. And then we found out that Foxy Brown had the same car, and we started cutting them off. So he's like, yo, you got the same car as Foxy? So Dame took the car, wrapped it, and then we put it and made it a street team.
Foxy is going to kill me for this. For some reason, this is going to be the story.
It's always coming back to you with Foxy, man.
I love you, Foxy. But that's crazy. So Dame actually had this car.
Yeah.
And then he found out that Fox had the car,
Yeah,
and it was
we
like,
found
because
out,
he's a CEO, so
It's
he
like a
wanted to
girl
be a
car.
little bit
Exactly.
above an artist.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's what pushed him to rap it?
Yeah, so he's like, fucking make it a street team car. Yeah.
It's a throwaway.
So now, Biggs, this is a 100-year rumor, right? The 100-year rumor is when Roc-A-Fella got started, there was money that was accoladed, but the actual money that started Roc-A-Fella came from Biggs. Is that true?
I've been hearing that same thing, man, for a long time, but my thing is it don't matter where it came from or who put in equity, whether it's sweat equity or whatever it is. Us three coming together, it couldn't have happened any better. You know what I'm saying? And plus, with us three, I think that was the trifecta that made Roc-A-Fella. You know
That
what I
is
mean?
the greatest nigga answer in the world.
Great answer. Great answer.
Get smart.
Good answer.
But Biggs, we understand you just got off parole.
Probation.
Probation.
Yeah. There's no parole in federal.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You used to use me as a guinea pig. Because you was
Used to
on,
use you as a guinea pig?
That's a fact. He was on probation, correct?
Yeah, what?
Back then, and you would stop every 2 weeks, like the end of the month.
Yeah.
And then you would just roll. Oh, Big Face Gary's in the building.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Just really let Big Face Gary. Let Big Face. Wait, you don't go to Mike. Yo, Mickey, give him 10 minutes. And then, yeah.
Man, I'm tired to be around y'all.
No, sit down. Sit your monkey ass down.
What's up, my man, Big Leo here.
Yeah, what's good, baby?
What's up, man? I'm here, man.
Y'all Harlem niggas done gained up on us?
Man, I'm here, man.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, Slime?
What's going on?
You a funny dude, man. Yeah, tell me that, Biggs. You snitch. Biggs said, yo, drink champs. I said, that's what it was? No, he called me all day. I said, what's going on here, man?
You know, I called him too. Like, yo, I'm gonna be uptown.
You warned him.
Nah. Biggs didn't call me since he got that panorama, man. Biggs got the panorama. Came home about 6 months. He hit me. It's my boy. He don't play no games. With the coffee seats. I thought he loved me. Yo, G, I'm coming to see you. Came from my building.
You talking to Mike.
I ain't seen him since. Now I'm like the Roc-A-Fella show downtown. We had a good time. Biggs pulled up with the panoramas. You know, came home, did his little time. You know, I told him when he went home. Before he went to jail, I said, the word is you broke. He said, when I come home, I'm going to show you if I'm broke or not. I seen him about, as soon as he came on, he pulled up in that panorama with the coffee cake seats. I said, okay.
What you doing, bro?
I said, you're not playing no games, man.
No, leave that there, man. No.
You get a drink, man. What's going on here, man?
Yo, make yourself a drink, man.
Make it a cup,
Make some noise to Big Face Gary.
Get right.
Thanks,
So
fellas.
look, let me just bring y'all both, right? Because both of y'all, like this is the boss.
Not big time.
Big time boss, right?
My friend before the boss, though.
Okay, you gotta relax.
You know I'm gonna say the shit. That's my friend. I gotta say that.
All right.
You can be the boss. He the boss, but he's my friend too. That's what I'm saying.
I respect that.
Okay,
so let's take it from the beginning, right? At first, was you guys starting Roc-A-Fella before you met Hov? Because I heard you on the what is it called? The white boy shit?
Crazy asses. I can't think of that right now. Yeah,
the white boys.
Yeah. It was a great show, man. I
forgot their name.
I can't think of it now. That's sad, man.
That's sad. You a foul.
I ain't foul. I was just trying to.
You went to them before us.
No, because you will know. You went to them before. You worse than me.
They got you.
You worse than me.
I did that in 1998. They got you. But listen.
All right.
So what you were saying was that you guys was trying to start a company prior to actually meeting Jay-Z, right?
Somewhat. Well, not on my end. My end was just literally what I said. We used to drink every day.
Yeah.
Biggs didn't care about the music. Biggs didn't even know about that shit. Yeah, Biggs was just a young dude with a bunch of fucking money, had all type of cars, treat them shit like hoopties. We're hanging out, drinking every day.
So before you revived, Biggs just admitted that Biggs' money started Roc-A-Fella.
Well, I have to admit that, yeah.
That was some serious shit. You killed that!
You want me to lie? Yeah, he's a boss. Biggs is a boss.
A lot of people say it.
But the thing is,
But
I didn't look at Biggs like that because his big brother was my friend. He named me Big Face, so we all got close.
God bless.
God bless Bob. Bob, you know, he taught me everything from the streets on. Biggs was a young dude who just had a bunch of fucking money. I don't know where it was coming from. Dressed like a bum. Want to talk about it. Want to be about it. He had a Honda.
But he had money, dressed like a bum.
Biggs
you
ain't
slid
care.
that in there.
Biggs used to play us to the left so
He
good.
was
humble rich.
Am I lying, Biggs?
Humble.
Biggs, my line?
It's a long time ago, man.
When I say bum, Tim's with a white t-shirt. I don't want to go too far. Biggs wasn't into that. He was just doing what he had to do. And he had the green Honda with leather seats. I said, what the fuck? He never talked about nothing. Never talked. We used to drink every night. He acted like nothing. Normal Biggs. He had an Acura Electric BBS Ram, treated shit like a hoopty. I used to say, let me get that shit. I just drive that shit for 8 days. He still ain't asked for his car. Yo, babe, I got your car.
So Biggs, let's take it from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
From the beginning, let's just say, allegedly, you were doing your thing on the streets, right? You and Dame, y'all peoples. What made you say that I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and just focus on this part of it?
Now, what happened is we had a crew, the best out.
The best out.
Yeah, so we gotta start from the best out. Yeah, so
in my mind, I was in the best out.
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't, but in my mind, I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what it was, the best out. So Dame left the best out earlier because Darian Dash brought him into the music business.
Which is Dame's uncle.
No,
Correct?
Dame's cousin, Stacy's brother.
Okay, which is the dark skinned guy with the white hair?
That's Darren.
Okay, I'm bugging.
Yeah, that's Darian.
Okay.
So he was managing.
Stacy Dash.
Yeah, brother.
brother. Whoa.
Yeah. So he was.
He light skinned? He got to be light skinned.
Yeah, he
He's
light
light
skinned.
skinned like a motherfucker.
Okay, go ahead.
He was managing Future Sound, which turned into Original Flavor. He started going to
I
school.
thought he said he's man in the future. I was like,
Nah,
for real?
when he went to college, he brought Dame in to manage Original Flavor. Dame got the learn the music business like that. Came back to the block and was like, yo, right on 142nd and Lenox was like, yo, we should all do Roc-A-Fella. You know what I'm saying? We should put this together. We can do a music company. We could do this and that, and started talking about all this stuff.
Who thought of the name though?
Tone Hooker.
Tone Hooker, yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
So that next day I called him. I was like, yo, I like what you was talking about. And even though, me and Dame was cool, we became real close friends after that. And we started spending a lot of time together. And after meeting Jay, I started supporting like on the road and stuff like that, bringing the lifestyle of
So
champagne
who was the
and everything.
guy? I'm sorry.
And then that's how we came together.
But who was the guy who actually met Jay first?
Dame.
Dame.
From Clark.
Oh, from Clark.
Clark
Yeah,
Kent.
Clark actually was on this podcast. And actually
DJ
said
Clark
that.
Kent, to be clear.
Okay, but so continue.
So because Original Flavor was signed to Clark's label.
Oh wow.
that's the part we never got.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was like, yo, you should deal with this dude, Jay, because this dude, he in the streets or whatever, and he don't want to stop. So the only way that Jay took it serious is after meeting Dame. And then when Dame seen him, he noticed he had a pair of Uptowns on, Air Force Ones.
But
And that's
why
what-
did Jay take it serious after meeting?
I mean,
Dame, if
and you know how Dame is, right? So Dame is a motive.
Dame can sell water to a well.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but he's a genius. Dame's a genius. He's business minded. He's motivational. He knew the business, so it was perfect. He could be the mouthpiece where Jay didn't need to be the mouthpiece.
So now you guys come together, right? Now, according to Big Face Gary, at first he wasn't feeling Jay, right?
He just wasn't talking to him. He used to be
Well,
around.
according to me,
Okay.
Biggs. Biggs right here. Biggs.
He's speaking for himself.
I want you to, because you a Harlem nigga, and at this time, like for people that don't know,
early on,
for the people that don't know,
I said-
because we have people from Wisconsin and all type of places listen to this shit. But people that don't know, back then in those days, if you was from Queens, you stayed with people from Queens.
100%.
If you was from Harlem, you stayed with people from Harlem.
Yeah.
If you was from Brooklyn, you stayed with people from Harlem. Brooklyn, excuse me.
That's why it was important for me to tell you the story. When Dame seen him and seen Jay had on a pair of Uptowns, that's when he was like, "Oh shit, this nigga cool."
Okay, but let me.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm gonna get back to Jay. I'm gonna get back to Jay. But here's the thing. Did y'all know that when the Air Force Ones came out, we all claimed them? Every borough, every borough. Like, I don't know why they stayed uptown, but they was called Boston, they were called Queens, they were called everything, but they stayed uptown. I don't understand.
I think Uptown won.
You gotta relax. I just feel like.
No, because you try. No, you didn't give me. No, I'll give you. Give me my man. This is what you want to me. I will never take no person. You know, I got great personality.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna let you say anything though. Me and you ain't doing. We ain't gonna do that. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, so Biggs now. All right, so you doing your thing on the streets. Dame comes to you and says he has an artist, right? You haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
You meet him. Now I want to describe that first time you ever walked in.
Nah, well, I think the first time I met Jay was in front of Quad, because they had a session, something like that, and I met
Paul,
him.
y'all owe me mad money. We go in there, thugged out Thursdays every Thursday.
Let him know.
Paul, you gotta cut me a check. I'm
Studio.
Yeah.
so sorry, Big.
But that's where I met him at.
So you
But
met him at Quad.
yeah.
Okay, so
And I
now
thi-
describe the situation.
Nah, it was just an introduction, like, yo, this is my man, this is an ad, and Jay. So I think at that time I knew he was messing with him or managing him at the time, but it was just like we were just going to hang out. So, but I think we probably heard the music before that, and I was like some of Jay early on music, and I was like,
Okay,
but it wasn't about me wanting to be a part of it or not. Dame used to play for everybody.
But you guys were already Roc-A-Fella. Like you already
No,
said you were
no,
gonna
it
do
wasn't
Not
Roc-A-Fella.
yet. Not
They're
yet.
fresh out.
The best out.
The best out.
And are there any other artists you're considering to look
I'm
at?
not even in the music business.
At all.
It's
So this is just you meeting him for the first
just
time.
meeting.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I've read at an interview somewhere that it was like the 5th record that you came to the studio, and then after that you was like, I want to be down.
Nah.
Okay.
I never said I wanted to be down. So what happened was when I believed in Jay, though, was when he battled DMX. So that's
Hold on.
That's
Hold
the
on,
time.
Big. Hold on, Big.
You gotta sit down.
This is so big for the drink champ.
all right, but that's what I'm saying. You asking me. That's what happened.
Listen.
It's a debate.
This is so big on the drink champ. We gotta actually focus. Everybody, I don't know. My man, Red Hat. Everybody, come on. Let's everybody focus in on this energy.
It's big time.
Unlock your energy.
Unlock your energy, goddammit.
Be on.
Okay. So right now we're in Rough Rider neighborhood. Right now, right? This is a whole bunch of Rough Riders, right?
Well, now we in the Bronx. We not in their neighborhood.
No, I'm talking about right now. Where we at
Okay.
right now, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
now the battle.
Yeah.
I wanna, cause we had Dame describe this battle. We had Irv. No, Irv said he wasn't there. We had
wasn't
who
there.
else? We had DMX actually.
Yeah, DMX
on here.
definitely just he talked
described
about
this
it.
battle.
Yeah.
Now DMX says he didn't lose this battle. We had Irv recently, who said, "We think X lost the battle." But I want you to describe the scenery. So what happens? Because D,
Yeah.
is you and Dame cool with D
Nah,
and Y?
What happened was we was in the Gaucho's gym, and my man Steve Mack and Dame.
Gaucho's gym, they cut me. I
Yeah.
was on 18. They cut me early. I'm so sorry. I still got personal with the coach.
All of us, you know,
Henderson.
we used to
Coach
always
Henderson.
argue about whatever, anything, all the time. So he had the Harlem Nights,
Who had the Harlem Night?
Steve Mack.
Steve Mack. Okay. You niggas didn't get
So Steve Mack knew D and Y. So he was like, yo, let's have a battle. Him and Dame got into it about music. And he like, yo, your dudes is whack, this and that, you know, going back and forth. So they set up the battle, and then we went right after to the Bronx to a pool room on, it's like on 100 and something street, near
Red
Webster
Carlos?
Avenue. No, close to Webster.
Okay.
It's like 174th or something like that.
Okay.
So it was the Harlem Nights against Original Flavor, but then they had Roughness, and then they had another Garda Rich was another dude from Harlem, and then he called D and Y, and then they brought DMX, and then Dame brought J. So that's how that got set up
Okay,
like that.
describe what happened. They
Yeah.
walks in.
Yeah,
I heard
walking,
it's 5,000 guns there. It's only 20 people
but you
with
don't know-
5,000 guns.
But you don't notice it, right? I'm just saying, when you living that life every day, it's just like, right? It's all normal, right?
Okay.
So, you know, they going back and forth and everybody else, and the Harlem Nights is definitely
That's
probably...
pre-Rough Riders. Harlem Nights.
Yeah, so Harlem Nights had
for
nothing to
people
do
that
with
don't
Rough
know,
Riders.
If you know about Harlem
Yeah.
Nights transformed into Rough Riders, but
They,
Continue,
yeah, they
sorry.
say like a lot of like the LOX style came from the Harlem Nights.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
right, and that was a club, Harlem Nights.
No, no,
Oh,
that was a
a
group.
gang.
That was a group.
That was a gang. I'm sorry. I'm snitching. I'm sorry. The way niggas was like, hold up.
It was a group.
It was a group.
It was a group.
From
Okay.
3333.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Win, and I forgot the other dude name.
So now they come in, and
Yeah.
this big icon,
Yeah.
who is DMX, and this big icon who is Jay-Z, but they're not
But prior
icons
to being
yet.
icons, yeah.
Nah. But I knew DMX prior to that,
How
because
did
DMX used to come uptown 145th and just rap in the park all day. When he used to say K Solo took his style.
And he still ride with that story to this
Yeah,
day.
yeah, so-
To this day, you see DMX, he be like, I'm still looking for K Solo. Nigga, 45 years later, X, you gotta relax. So, it's true. X still want to film one with K Solo. You gotta relax. Yo, just stand up. Yo, he's my
So
brother.
that's what happened.
So, they come together. So
Yeah.
now what happens? Because they don't know each other, right?
Nah.
So, it's in a pool hall, you said.
Yeah, it's in the pool hall. So I
So
don't
they-
remember like, you know, what happened led up to it or how they arranged who was going against who. But Dame and Jay went against DMX. They was going back and forth, and then the funny thing, Big L was the only one recording everything. So that recording that y'all see
Rest in
like
peace,
here and
Big
there, all came from Big L. But Y was like, yo, I shouldn't incorporate it, nothing like that. Yo, don't tape us. So that's why the only footage is on Jay.
So the thing about it is, we had Irv here, and Irv said, no, first off, forget us having Irv. We had DMX here, and we asked DMX. We said, yo, who won that battle? And DMX said he never lost the battle. Then I seen an interview with Jay. And Jay said he never lost the battle. But the thing about it was, we had just had Irv here, and we asked Irv, and then Irv said, that's the only time I ever heard DMX say, I think the people thought I lost. He never admitted that he lost.
Yeah.
So how did you feel, in your opinion?
So that's when I became a believer with Jay.
Oh, with Jay.
Yeah, so I was neutral.
Is there a lot of people in the pool
because
hall?
Steve Mack is my man and Dame is my man. So I wasn't there favoring nobody. It was at that battle and I was like, yo, this dude Jay is nice. And he started talking about the streets, right? My money machine go tat 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 dope.
And he wasn't
right?
speed rapping?
A little bit, but not you know what I'm saying?
But are people reacting? Or are people
going crazy?
So there's a lot of people in the spot.
X was going hard.
X was going crazy. Both of them. It was like 1A and 1B. But I gave, you know what I mean, I gave Jay the nod. But I'm just saying, if somebody said X, you wouldn't be mad. I'm just saying
That's how tense
it was that close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Biggs, we need you to drink though, Biggs.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You gotta drink something. What are you drinking? Water? No.
Water.
Biggs, you can't be the only person on
got Colombian white.
Champagne.
What
Look.
the Tiger Bone? What the Tiger Bone?
Oh!
We got it.
Baji?
We got a special house blend.
Baji?
Some Nicks.
That's the Stingray blend right
It's
there.
good, man. Just try
That's
it.
around the world?
Around the world, basically.
I gotta work out tomorrow.
I'll take y'all time.
All right. Because
That
let
looks
me
like
tell you
a
something.
ticket time.
Wait until you see
Let me
how
tell
they
you something. Wait, let me tell you
Take your
something.
time,
This is what I want to get into. Listen.
Hey, yo, Haz, hold up real quick, man. We got to talk about the homie, a Drink Champs alumni, a friend of the show. I mean, there's not enough I could say. A legend, multi-platinum selling rapper, and that's Fat Joe. He's teaming up with Tidal to exclusively premiere his new music video for Pick It Up featuring Dre. That's Dre of Cool and Dre. That's the homie. That's home team right there. As well as officially announced his new podcast, Coca Vision. Tidal members will be able to watch the music video and get behind-the-scenes look at the making of the visuals at Tidal.com/Fat Joe. The Bronx native took to Instagram to share the news about his upcoming podcast on Tidal, which features roundtable discussion led by Fat Joe and include guests such as The Lox and DJ Clark Kent. The podcast is slated to premiere on Tidal as part of the growing Tidal on-air podcast network. Once live, both members and non-members alike can watch the fully playable podcast at Tidal.com/CocaVision. Fat Joe has previously collaborated with Tidal on a variety of initiatives, including Tidal X Puerto Rico and Tidal X Brooklyn, as well as music video premieres for So Excited, Money Showers, Heartbreak, and Cookin'. The Pick It Up music video and Coca Vision podcast add to the growing list of exclusive content and unique experiences available for Tidal members. The initiative further solidifies the platform's commitment to elevating the connection between artists and their fans by providing subscribers with more than just great music. So make sure you check Fat Joe at Tidal.com/Fat Joe for the Pick It Up video and Tidal.com/Coca Vision for the podcast. Support him, you support Drink Champs, and vice versa. Let's go.
Listen, while I got the two, let me tell you something. I've been in this game since 1997, all right? And since 1997, I have never seen people have more fun, celebrate more life, indulge in the culture more than Roc-A-Fella Records. Like, you guys birthed people, you guys gave people life, you guys gave people jobs.
A blueprint? A blueprint?
You gave people the blueprint. Like, everybody that's trying to be independent right now, they're basing it on you guys.
Yeah.
So what made you guys even want to be independent? Like,
I think that was just the mindset. What happened? They got Dame and Jay was trying to get a deal before that and kept getting turned down. So
Right.
that's what led them to want to do something, you know what I'm saying, themselves. So that, they came to me and was like, yo, do you want to, put this together with us,
Right.
So, it was an offer they couldn't refuse and,
right.
we put it together.
I'm be real. You just trying to be humble. I remember something.
You gotta speak to the mic, brother.
I remember something that was very disrespectful.
Right.
We was drinking every day Southern Comfort, Mean Big. This is my drinking
Southern
partner.
Comfort?
Big time drinker.
Okay.
One of the best who ever did it.
Right.
They one of the best. He almost killed your man.
Drink today.
He almost killed Down Leezy. We thought he was dead.
We get to that.
Okay,
You gotta
okay.
relax. You gotta relax.
Okay, well, anyway, let me go back.
You're going too far.
They went to Live Records, and Steve Rifkin said, Jay-Z's not our type of rapper.
Steve Rifkin?
Yeah,
Steve
based on
He
them
is-
lost they
he is
fucking
kinda
mind.
a good cat.
They said
Big up Steve Rifkin.
we tired of this shit, and they went and put their own paper up, and Steve Rifkin, who's laughing now?
Before free.
Okay, so let me ask you this,
Yeah.
because I heard this story. I heard the Zach story. Listen, yo, Big Face, I heard the Zach story you just said. But were you involved in that picture when they brought it to Steve Rifkin?
I went to Steve, but I think at that time when we went to Steve, we was trying to hire him for promotions.
So what was the attitude to say?
So we was
fuck
trying to hire
everybody?
him. We was trying to hire Kev Louds. You know what I'm saying?
So the attitude to say fuck everybody was because people didn't just gravitate to y'all,
Yeah, to them. So they had those meetings prior.
and then they came to you, and then I want you
Yeah.
to describe, because I don't want you to describe things that you.
Yeah, but I'm saying at that time I was with them supporting the videos and everything. So before that, obviously we did St. Thomas, right? So we went down there. You know, Emery bought the island out of Champagne. So
Describe that, bitch. You can't just say that like that.
I mean, he bought. Actually, what
You
happened
see what
is
type of champagne we got right here? No, nobody got this in America.
But what happened is
I got these right
he
here.
bought the whole island out of Cristal and Don P. So that's why we had Moet
And the whole island.
in the video. So we had the boats and all that shit, you know.
Big. Going way too far.
He says like it's normal. I know you say no. He's crazy. I just think.
Long P and Chris, though.
That's how we
Okay.
No, but did you hear what he said before? That they went to hire Steve Rifkin and Kevin Lyles to hire them.
Yeah.
Okay, first off,
Independent.
in case people don't know, if you're just tuning in, Kevin Lyles is the president. Steve
hire
Rifkin
them.
is the president, and you guys wanted to hire
Yeah,
him?
Kev talk about it. He said, yeah, they gave me a paper bag, and I was like, yo, I can't take this. He's like, yo, we need some spins.
But I describe that mentality, right? All right, cool. We know we're on the streets. We don't get into what's happening in the streets. But when they come to you, you're saying Dame and Jay already had this popping, right? They already had this going.
They had it.
So
Their
they came
name.
to you.
They had the name.
Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah.
Tone Hooker.
Yeah.
Okay. So they come to you and they say, what?
He was like, yo, let's do this together.
Because you had the business mind?
We at that time we was hanging together probably every day for like a year and a half. So this is in my lifetime is already out. I can't get with that. This was probably right
I
after.
can't get with
Right after I
that.
can't get
94?
with that. Yeah. Right after I can't get with that.
I'm in jail. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
4 years old.
You gotta relax. Yeah.
So by the time in my lifetime and then in my lifetime remix.
In my lifetime.
Yeah.
Which is the one that most people heard.
Yeah, but the remix, you know, we came back and did the video here for the remix. It was right after that we put it together. And then forgot the first song that I don't even remember the first song we might have put out.
So now
It was
Biggs,
right after In My Lifetime remix though.
Now Biggs, I know you personally. Like, to me and all of my niggas, I close my eyes. All of my niggas was like, yo, N.O.R.E loves Biggs, right? And it's the thing is, you've never been industry-wise. Like, you never been like, you made all the money in the world, and you was still as hood as ever.
Loved it.
How the fuck do you do that? Like, how do you make all the money in the world? Like, I remember one time I came to your crib and you was hitting me on, I didn't even see you. You was just buzzing me in. Yo, N.O.R.E, you good? It's weed downstairs. Like, that's not rich. I'm like, yo, Biggs, I'm good. You know, the bathroom's open. Yo, he talked to me through a
It's God
loud
talking to you.
You got some tissue? I'm about to cry.
Don't cry yet, cause I got some shit. I got some shit.
Now you saying some shit that's real.
No. How did you never? Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's some
Like,
shit with him. That's real nigga.
not only that, you know, you invited me to my crib. Like, my second date I ever had with my wife was at your house.
Wow, that's crazy.
Was
I
that
remember
my-
when she, yeah, I
You remember?
yeah,
Like, I came
remember,
through.
yeah.
I was like, Biggs, you don't like none of them? He was like, no, your girl is the only one that's cute. Damn, man. I was like, damn, man. I thought the other bitch was bad. Big shut me down. He was like, no, other than your girl, I'm good. Okay, let me eat cookies. But, swear to God. I just had come to Big's house almost every day.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
There's no pictures. We was none of that. But how do you maintain your sanity? Like, especially, like, I not now, I'm talking about back then, yo was getting so much money. It was so ridiculous. I remember one time, y'all just told me to come to Amsterdam for no reason. It was just we went and brought marijuana.
We was out there. We was wilding out there. We got.
You gotta relax.
I'm sorry. Let me get all the good times.
No, we gonna get into it. Yo, G, chill till we gonna get into it. But let's just maintain your sanity.
I think it's
your sanity. Like
for us,
Biggs, I've never seen you go crazy. Like
coming into the game doing well. So it wasn't much that changed. You know what I'm saying? So obviously it was checks instead, right? So you know what I mean, the way you got money changed, but it wasn't that much of a change where, you know what I mean, you really had to change who you are. You know what I mean?
Now, Big Face Gary.
Oh man,
how you doing, sir?
I'm just living, man. I'm good.
What are you
man.
drinking? Ciroc
and seltzer water.
Yo, let's talk about that Puff Daddy story. Puff Daddy told you he don't drink with the help?
Yeah, he disrespected me big time.
What happened?
It's me, Biggs, Dane, went LA with all of us. I ain't known about the music. I just came out of jail. Biggs and them was like, I was making $250 a week delivering food to a shelter. I was hanging with them.
Not UPS.
No, shelter. I was working
Shelter.
I was hanging with them till 6 in the morning. Damn, them felt bad one day. They said, "What do you make a week?" I said, $250. They said, "Okay, fuck them niggas. I'm gonna pay you $30 grand a year just to hang with us. You learn the business, you're gonna get a lot more money." Man, I said, "Fuck them niggas." So I hang with them niggas every day. All I do was drink and snap.
Okay, so now I want you to tell me, because I listen. It's the real. What's it
it's the
called?
real. It's the real. I'm so bad, man. Those are
I
my
listened
boys.
to it
Yeah,
because
official.
I had missed you, and then I always, I love y'all niggas. Like Roc-A-Fella, y'all was my extended family. So, what was your first memory of Jay-Z? Come on, you can mix it. You can get like
my first memory,
orange juice or something. Because
they ain't got no orange juice here.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna go
no
down.
chasers in this moment.
Well, the first my memory of Roc-A-Fella is, like I said,
it's not Armadale.
I know what I'm doing. I'm okay. Me and Biggs every day. Like I said, Biggs was ridiculous. We just drink every day. Call me 12 o'clock. We drink from 12 in the afternoon to literally the next morning. I don't know how we didn't stop.
Right.
Dame music. Biggs ain't talk about music. We're pushing this Range Rover, no gas. Biggs ran out of gas on the regular. we put this Range Rover, he's laughing.
But Mike Booth ain't laughing. You know why? I bought a brand new Benz and my shit cut out on me. So Mike, these niggas ain't even laughing. These niggas like, I understand.
So my biggest memory of Jay was my biggest memory of Jay, honestly, two. I got two. I'm gonna give you two. One of the ones was one night we all was drunk. Biggs ain't feel like driving. No one feel like. So I played over loud and said I got to do something. Jay parked at a hydrant. His GS 300. His shit got towed. So he didn't know. So I got caught. I had to drive Jay home. Biggs and laughed. I drove him home. So I said, Jay, you hype. You hype. This month he said put anything on. Yo, N.O.R.E. I drove him from my block to State Street in Brooklyn. That motherfucker hit me with so much rhyme. See how big my face was? It was skinny like his, man.
He killed that.
When he was saying shit that make no sense. I said, what the fuck you just said?
And this is Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, no deal, no nothing. I'm not talking about what he had on him. It's over. He was Jay-Z. I had MPV with BBS. I thought I had a Maserati.
Right.
Biggs had a bunch of, sorry, but I'm not putting out there. Biggs had Range Rovers, Legends, hoopties to him.
And you in what kind of car?
I had MPV with BBS rims. Rest in peace,
listen, time out. In case anybody want to judge this, man.
4-wheel drive.
MPV was that shit at the time. MPV was like a Suburban.
Thank you, N.O.R.E. Thank you. I was doing okay, but not like them. I'm not gonna lie. I did my time. I was in the streets back then. Nowhere near the level of my brothers, but I did okay for myself. But anyway, so I drove Jay home. He was saying shit that I called Biggs the next day. I said, yo, Jay, this nigga can rhyme. I told you.
Jay or you said Biggs?
I told Biggs. That's when Biggs is down. He's infested. He's down. Biggs is in the group. I said, Biggs, this motherfucker is ridiculous. I told you, Gary. I told you.
Because let me just tell you something about Biggs. It's so hard to get Biggs to get him down with something.
No, he's so laid back, yeah. That's the style.
But once you get him down,
he's with you all the way. He don't stop.
Dude, that's what I knew. Like, cause listen, Biggs always say, "I never signed a contract." Hold on, everybody pay attention, please. Everybody listen. They were so rich, I was begging them for a contract. I was like, "Give me a contract." Them niggas was like, We'll send it to you Thursday. I'm platinum out here. Let me sign the contract. We'll send it to you Monday.
Yeah, it was
And that's how.
One back.
But let me just tell you something, Biggs. I remember, and I tell my people this all the time. You had an African driver. I forget his name.
I just saw him the other day, baby.
My nigga.
Yeah.
And every 2 weeks, just out of the blue, I2 would just show up in my house. And I'd be like, yo, I'll come outside and then Biggs will call me. He'd be like, I can smell it from here. I'm like, yo, Biggs, what are you talking about? Like, you smoking haze. Nigga hated me smoking haze. And haze is lit at the time. He's like, motherfucker, look at outside. And then this guy would just be with a cookie jar full of weed. And be like, Big Sydney for you. And I was like, yo, the thing about Biggs was, because when I say Biggs is the best CEO and I start with that story, sometimes people think I'm basing it off because you gave me weed or you gave me. The thing about it was, I would come to you with logical shit.
Yeah.
And you always approved every budget. I just had to come with something logical.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you think the black CEO is not existing no more because of that?
I don't know. I don't think that a lot of other CEOs today believe in the artist the way we did. You know, because with us it was more relationship. It wasn't just about the business. You know what I mean? We cared about what was going on in every artist's personal life. If you was going through something, if you was going something with your kid, if you gotten a problem on your block, we had to move people, you know what I mean, send them out of town and this. We was more invested than just from the business standpoint.
Yeah, that was official.
Yeah?
Nah, they was there for that.
What?
No,
For the
he just
artist?
made a
You gotta
good-
talk to the mic.
Well, he made a good point. I remember when I was working for Roc-A-Fella, they used to pick on me. I was a mama's boy. I didn't want to leave my mama. Then we live at now. I'm back and forth. I got a couple women. I'm living life. And they say, with your mom? Yeah, you bum ass nigga. Live with your mom. I said, nigga, I'm back and forth. I'm not going to say what he did. And Mud Dane got his ways. I will say his name. He cut me a check to get your own crib, nigga.
I remember one day, me and Dame, we was in Dame crib, and we got in your car. We both got a rash.
Yeah, heated me up. That's my caddy. Yeah, you're heating me up a little bit. But you know what, dog? That's all right, dog. You my bad. I can take on that, dog. You my boy. No, say something. I can take a break, too.
The streets, I'm getting a rash.
Yeah. But you know what? He didn't get out, though. Y'all didn't get out. Got you what y'all got. Yo, you're rich, man. You say something about me. I did okay for myself. Y'all level's another level me. I'm just happy that we friends. You know, we good.
Right.
But Biggs, man, I'm going to tell you again, I got another story, right?
You got
We
story.
in the studio. Tone Hooker, who named Roc-A-Fella, drunk as a skunk with the Can I Live. He had a verse.
Can I Live?
Couldn't get the verse right. Jay-Z.
Oh, Tone Hooker had a verse?
That's my favorite record of all time.
That's him on the hook.
That's my
And
favorite record of all time.
on the
Bitch,
He
I'm
had a verse?
Yeah, it's my
What
record.
happened?
He was drunk as a skunk. Jay don't write. Big said, Dame said, you pissing me off, you embarrassing me. Jay, write something, Jay. Jay wrote some shit, Russian shit. I don't know what it is, Russian. Biggs, no, this is my
He
verse.
rushed Can I Live?
Tone Hooker was drunk.
I'm saying Jay wrote, because you say,
No, Can I Live was Jay's record, but we
Yeah.
gave Tone Hooker a verse.
Okay.
But Tone Hooker was filthy drunk. And Dame couldn't take it no more. So he said, Jay gotta write the verse. I can't take this shit no more. Jay wrote some shit look like Russian. We know Jay don't write.
Right.
We don't lease our cars, we buy them as you should. My Confederate just explode on the set of Nation. Am I lying, Biggs?
Right.
He wrote that verse. I was like, oh my God. That was Tone Hooker's verse. Tone was so drunk, Dame couldn't take it no more. That's when Jay wrote that verse, man.
And he was rushed.
We don't lease.
That's
He wrote,
crazy.
yo, was like, he did it in 6 minutes.
Actually, that was my line. We
Well,
don't
basi-
lease, we buy the cars.
Well, Biggs, I'm gonna say something, Biggs.
You gave him the line?
I'm gonna say this. I hate that Biggs. Me, Biggs has got a personal friendship. He's a little cocky, but he's right. A lot of shit was written was through Biggs' life, man. I'm not gonna name it. Biggs is real
Yeah,
rude.
keep talking about it,
Biggs
Gary.
is buying cars.
Because Biggs ain't gonna say it.
No, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
keep
talk for
going.
Biggs. I'm the mouth. That's my man. So I'm gonna do it.
You saying it was Big's money that started Roc-A-Fella from the beginning?
No, everybody know that. You gotta know that.
I knew that.
I'm drinking bottles of champagne.
Our fans didn't know
Yo, I'm in country club drinking bottles of champagne.
you know now, you know.
Yo, I'm drinking bottles of champagne as big as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm walking in the club. Big said, Big Faye, we good here. Buckets. Listen, man, I'm not making this up. Bottles this high, I've known to make them shits.
Yeah, they don't make them no more.
Biggs is sitting there. Biggs had, it's like handcuff bracelets. It was like handcuffs back then.
Oh,
Handcuffs.
shit.
So we laying low, we talking shit, drinking, laughing. Literally, I'm like, yo, Big, what the fuck? Big said, Big Face, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. We good.
The mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta worry about nothing. We gonna live. Yo, the big country club, big bottles of champagne, all type of shit. It was just ridiculous. But like I said, that memory when Jay wrote that gibberish, I didn't know what the shit was. But that was Tone Hooker's verse, man. That's my favorite record Jay ever did of all time. Can I Live? I love that record.
So now, look. You guys are both Harlem. You meet this guy from Brooklyn, right? Now you're a believer, right?
Yeah.
Now you're a believer. You're one of the foot soldiers. No disrespect.
It's not disrespect him. It's okay to be a foot soldier.
You're one of the foot soldiers.
Eat too.
Right.
So what makes y'all say let's go full fledged on this whole project? What was it a single record or was it just?
No, I don't even think we had that many.
Because traditionally, I apologize for cutting you off. Traditionally, back then, if you're from Queens, you stay with Queens people. Yeah. If you're from Brooklyn, you stay with Brooklyn people.
We were past that already. Remember, at this time, we were already friends for 2 years.
You and Jay?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. So when they said to do it, this is after In My Lifetime and the remix. So at this time, I'm a believer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we put it together, we put the Reasonable Doubt album together. I'm not sure. I think maybe Coming to Age is the oldest song on the album.
Oh, that was crazy.
Because him and they did that with Clark prior. All the old all those Clark songs and what's the other shit?
In My Lifetime.
22 Twos. I mean, obviously, because he used to perform that all the time.
That's my shit right there.
And Cashmere Thoughts. Those are
Elvis.
Those are the 3 oldest songs.
That was random.
They know who that is.
Oh, I thought you meant Elvis Presley.
No. It was our driver. It was our driver in Atlanta. Biggs and put him on. We put Roc-A-Fella in the place of the white limo, and we destroyed Jack the Rapper the whole weekend.
Actually, shout out to Kenny Burns. Yeah.
Kenny Burns. We dominated that weekend. Dominated.
With Jack the Rapper?
What? Biggs called
Let's talk about it, because there's nobody on this podcast ever talk about Jack the Rapper.
Nobody's talking about Jack the Rapper.
Biggs called the mic. Biggs called the meeting.
Move your chair up.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, move up.
Biggs
You want to smoke some weed?
Nah, I don't smoke weed, brother. I'll drink all day with you.
All right, drink some more.
I'm gonna keep drinking all day. You know what I do.
We in motherfuckers Stingrays,
Slime,
Uptown.
you must slime. I'm here, man. This big figgity guy.
No, but you ever been to Stingrays?
That's the owner's my man. Owner's my man.
Okay, the best food in the world, best drinks, and the best atmosphere. Let's make some noise for Stingrays.
Hold up real quick. We got to talk about one of our great sponsors this week, SeatGeek, a sponsor of Drink Champs. And, buying tickets to sports and concerts can be complicated and confusing, but there's a better way to buy with SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the smartest, easiest way to buy tickets to every type of live event. Whether you're searching for the last-minute deal, planning on a night out, or need to find that perfect gift, SeatGeek helps you find the best seats at the best prices. Fully guaranteed. So how are you going wrong there? There's nothing quite like seeing your favorite team, musician, MC, whatever, in person. And SeatGeek will get you closer to the action for a great value. I have the SeatGeek app on my phone right now, and it's by far the easiest, I'm talking about easiest way I found to shop for tickets. I can be anywhere, and with just a few taps, I can instantly find seats. And I actually just found seats. I mean, I've been using it a lot lately for the Heat games. So I'm telling you, it's easy as hell to use. SeatGeek is designed to make your ticket buying experience easier than ever. SeatGeek saves you time and money by searching multiple ticket sites to compare prices and find amazing deals. And to get you the most bang for your buck, SeatGeek grades every ticket based on value to help you immediately identify the best seats that fit your budget. Baller on a budget. Plus, every purchase is fully guaranteed so you can shop for tickets on SeatGeek with confidence. Stop, drop, open up shop, and shop with SeatGeek. Make SeatGeek your go-to app for finding the best deals on every type of ticket, from sports and concerts to comedy and theater, whatever your weird asses are into. You can find it on SeatGeek. Best of all, Drink Champs listeners, aka the Drink Champs Army, get $20 off their first SeatGeek purchase. Just download the SeatGeek app and enter promo code DRINK, D-R-I-N-K, DRINK today. That's promo code DRINK for $20 off your first SeatGeek purchase. Let's get it, Drink Champs.
Continue, Big Face. Continue.
So they call, we all together, we drink every day. Biggs, we kept it real. They said, we go to Atlanta, we getting jackets, and we getting rooms. We're gonna chip in and we're gonna play hard.
And Freaknik.
Yeah, we all put in. If it was Mr. Stud, the Biggs done put the rest up. We all had jackets. We all look fresh. We went Biggs and ran in the limo. We put Roc-A-Fella.
Did you have the Roc-A-Fella buggy at that time?
We had the Roc-A-Fella plates on the limo.
Damn.
No buggy.
Nah.
No
We
buggy.
went to some part Biggs room out on the party. Jay was real, Jay Rhyme, how he talk. Man, we went to a party in Pants No Mind. Jay flipped the table over. Am I lying, Biggs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember they flipped the table over? Yeah. Yo, Jay started rapping, and I was like, yo, the people was like, who is this motherfucker? But this shit was so hot, people was like, oh, what the fuck? You do the Soul Train line? We all holler, we dancing. Yo, it took Jay 9 minutes to go through that line. He rapped like he like this. Yo, Jay, get through the line, nigga. he literally, that's how he do it. He's just so quiet and smooth. We went to Jack the Rapper, we had a ball, man. And that's when I said, Big, this shit really gonna happen, man.
Okay, so let me ask y'all both, right? Because both of y'all describing, both of y'all own experiences, which is so awesome, right? But when individually did you really know Jay was special? Because the thing about it is, I don't give a fuck. This is my nephew right here. I think he's special. Maybe I think he's special because he's my nephew. Maybe I think he's special because he's special. I don't know. But I will have to find out years down the line, right? So when was the moment for you guys?
I told you the battle was for me.
The battle with DMX.
Yeah.
Now, D, you was there?
Which one? There was only one battle in the Bronx?
Yeah. Come over here, D. Come over here. Give D a chair. Ali, where you at?
Ali, pool table.
No, yeah. Pull him up.
Chair. Right here. This done turned into some real good things.
Okay. D from motherfucking Rough Riders is here. We got
already know.
I'm sorry, Biggs, you gotta share the mic.
Yeah,
I'm
it's all
sorry.
good.
All EFN. All
This is all you
So-
on, baby. You good.
So, describe this battle, because we heard from Dame, Irv. We heard from Irv, but Irv said he wasn't there. Correct. We heard from Lior. No, Lior said he wasn't there.
Nah,
neither.
Leo wasn't there.
Lior wasn't there. But we heard from pretty much
There's a couple people that talked
couple of
about
people
that.
that talk about this battle. So I would love to hear D from Rough Riders describe this moment.
It was in the Bronx, if I remember. It was.
At a
It
pool
wasn't
hall?
even. It was in a pool hall in the Bronx. Where was it?
Yeah, like off Webster, like
Oh,
170.
In one of them
Third.
blocks.
Yeah.
Now
It's
you
in the
guys
blocks.
was cool, or you guys
Between Webster and Washington.
was alright? Y'all was
Good with everybody. We good.
Right,
Everything was good. Man.
So what happened? How did they put these two?
So like I said, we didn't know D and Y, but we knew Steve Mack, and Steve Mack was they man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mac from my building, one of my buildings on Broadway in Harlem. So I knew Mac. It wasn't even a battle for X.
Yeah.
It was a battle for, I think it was Harlem Nights
Yeah, he said,
and somebody else, right?
Original flavor.
Original Flavors. So it wasn't even supposed to be Hov
X and
and
J.
X.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just happened
Just
to be
the
there.
crews.
Yeah, exactly.
So they was battling, and then X was over here, and I guess Hov was over there. And they was battling, the two other people was battling. I don't know who they was battling, but I don't know, Mac and them had some people battling.
Yeah.
So they was there, and it wasn't really doing much. And then I guess X got on the table, or Hov got on the table, then we put them both on the table, and then they started battling from there.
I think that's
so
what
D.
happened. X got on the table
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
So D, who won that battle in your opinion?
That battle, you really can't say nobody won because they both was good. So I gave it like
Everybody.
yeah.
On both, like when you hear it on both sides, people like it was a tough battle. I mean, you know what I mean? Everybody kind of giving it up. Ain't nobody like, yo, this was the clear, this and that.
Nah.
But if anybody on that side say DMX won, you ain't mad. If anybody on this side saying Jay won, you ain't mad. It was that close. Like, it's like you know.
It was tight. Like it was a battle where you had to give it up for both sides, and plus it was an experience for X as well as Hov because they both had different styles and energy, so they learned off each other. So that's what made it. The Hov run this way and X run that way. He was like, oh shit, he learned something from X. Hov probably learned something from him, and they both had two unique styles, and nobody really won. It was like a draw.
Well, we just had Irv Gotti on, right? And it came out tonight. What's tonight's date?
Thursday.
The second.
Happy
November
hour.
2nd.
The second.
November 2nd.
November 2nd.
You want
We
to
just had.
timestamp this shit?
No, and Irv said this is the only battle where DMX felt like he won, but he felt like the people chose Jay. Do you think Irv is correct in the statement?
I don't think nobody chose anybody. It wasn't even like that. It was just like. It
And
wasn't
Irv
no
also
judges
said
in
that Jay rhymed and he left after that. And that's what made DMX mad at him. That's what Irv said, right?
Yeah.
I'm correct? This is not my word.
I don't really know who stayed or left, but we was there.
It was actually
wasn't
somebody
really
got
nothing.
on at the end. Some dude that was real nice. I don't know if you remember. Some guy from the crowd or whatever. He jumped on the table, super nice, and he just like kicked the verse, and then that was it.
And
So
nobody-
everybody was going crazy.
Nobody ever
every
remembers
time.
him.
Nah.
He got
He remembers
He
it.
was nice. But the funny thing, every time DMX got on,
Make sure the mic is.
everybody went crazy. Every time Jay got on, everybody went crazy.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
so-
but does at any point in this type of battle is it aggressive? It's just lyrics. It's just rhyming.
Yeah, it's just.
Or the
rhyming.
crews ever
I
getting
mean, I think
aggressive?
somebody
about
pulled out a gun one time, but it was a part of the
A little
verse.
aggressive, yeah.
No, it was a part of the verse. So he said something and pulled his gun.
Guns is gonna come out back there.
okay,
It's gonna
okay.
happen. It's just
So now you brothers,
that's
have
normal.
this battle, right?
with the rhyme or without the rhyme.
You brothers have this battle, right? Now years later, right? You guys are both on Def Jam. You guys are both platinum artists, and then you guys do this tour. What was the name of the tour? Was it the Hard Knock Life tour?
Yeah.
And it was DMX on there as well.
Yeah.
And then DMX and I think Hov was sharing the closing. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You can correct me if I'm wrong. And then it was like Red and Meth in the beginning.
Yep.
And then it was like Memphis Bleak. And then it's the famous shit where Def Jam bought somebody a jacket. Who jacket they bought?
Kev Blouse.
Memphis Bleak.
Yeah.
Bleak ain't answer my call since I dropped the Earth God he dropped. I'm so sorry. It was Irv. I apologize. It wasn't me. But let me just keep it going. But you guys have this tour. This was the first hip hop tour, no violence, correct?
Yeah.
Sold out shows.
I only went to one show, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I don't know where you guys been. Been a little shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was on the block, me and Juan.
Yeah, see,
Biggs on the block drinking, chilling. Biggs don't do those things, man.
I was on the block with Juan.
I don't either, but Biggs don't do that.
Okay.
I'm
but
shocked that's a match.
I need you to describe that tour, because that tour single-handedly was the tour that helped set hip hop back. Was it the Hard Knock Life tour? No, it wasn't Hard Knock. What was the name of that tour? No, it's not Survival.
It was the.
I was on Survival.
Hard Knock.
I wasn't
Rough Rider. The Rough Rider.
No, it's Rough Riders.
I think it was a Hard Knock.
I think it was the Hard Knock.
That's when they did the song together.
It was
Yeah.
Cash Money shit.
Cash Money Hoes.
That was on Hard Knock. So yeah.
It was the Hard Knock Life.
So now, let's stop me if I'm wrong. D or Biggs. It was J, DMX, and then Meth and Red prior to that.
Yeah.
Isn't that the Hard Knock Life?
Yeah.
It's Hard Knock.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's Hard Knock Life.
Google it.
Because I'm
Google it, Has.
right now. It's hard.
Has, Google it.
So has you not Googling? So D, how was that? Because y'all actually, Irv, we also had Irv. I'm sorry, because Irv gave us so much.
Yeah.
So Irv said Leo played all three of the crews, meaning he played Murder Inc. He made Murder Inc. happy for one point. Then he came and married Roc-A-Fella happy.
Whoever's hot.
And then he came and made Rough Riders happy. And then he said, this is Irv's exact words. We could actually. He said he played us like a fiddle.
Playing y'all against each other.
Like a
Do y'all think Leo did that? To y'all?
I don't. Nah, Leo definitely didn't make us feel any way against anybody else. I mean,
Right.
Dame would have handled that. Yeah.
How about you?
Nah, we was good. I mean, we always good. We don't look at shit
So
like
we
that.
shitting on Irv right now. Irv.
No, Irv my nigga. Irv family.
But that might have been with her.
A problem for you is definitely not a problem for me. Different type of problem.
So just in case y'all didn't see Irv Gotti interview, it's on Thursday.
It's on right now.
It's on right now. What are you talking about?
No, we don't know when we put this out. But 10 p.m. In case you didn't see it, it came out already. In case you didn't
Go to
see it,
drinkchamps.com. Go to
drinkchamps.com. Now, Big Face Gary.
What's up, Slime?
Now, Big Face Gary.
My brother.
You were the #1 soldier of Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah, I love them boys. I love them.
That's what's
They
up.
changed my life around.
You still love them boys.
I love them. Do I?
Yeah.
I have different, I love Dame.
What was your most difficult part of working for Roc-A-Fella?
Dame mood swings, man. He was going through personal shit. I didn't know what it was, I'm gonna be honest. He used to snap. I used to hang out, rest in peace, Big
Because
brother.
he got in your car and he got a rash?
No, I don't know about that shit. Well, I don't remember that, but
I
whatever
remember
I
that
had.
too, though.
Well, I was a big brother was my man. I look up, he put me in Harlem, told me
God
everything I
bless.
know.
God
bless. But I used to be with him. He should never talk to me crazy. Since I started working for him, he named me Luca Brasi, which is a good thing. Because that means everything he asked me to do, I got done.
That's what's up.
But then, I don't know Dane's personal issues, I will never know them. But he started getting real nasty for no reason. But now that I'm 47, 10 years, 12 years later, I know what it was. It was personal things he was going through. But I'll say this on this mic. I loved you, Dame. You put me on. Biggs put me
Speak
on.
to the mic.
Dame, you put me on. Biggs put me on. If you'd have just told me what you're going through.
You don't love Jay?
Oh, Jay, I don't even talk about Jay. That's my nigga. I love
You
Jay.
don't love Jay? Come on, man.
No, but you know what? Funny shit, Biggs. It's funny you said that. I always said it. Me and Jay, I got a big story for me and Jay. N.O.R.E, I'll give you a story of Jay in a minute. No one knows this story. But Biggs got me on. I love that. But my point is, I love Dame and Biggs so much, but I love Biggs because Biggs' brother was my man, and Biggs put me on to the N.O.R.E game, talking about the A&R projects. Then Dame put me to the game, but the problem with Dame, in my opinion, was he was going through a lot personally because I know he's a kahuna. Everything's on him. So I'm like, I love Dame so much. Yo, pull me to the side. Yo, I'm going through something. Just don't yell at me and curse me out because you frustrated. I don't care if you do, but tell me I'll take that shit. But if you don't know that's coming as a man, you feel like you're getting belittled. Yo, G, I'm fucked up. I'm going through something. This shit is driving me crazy. All right, but nigga, let it all out on me, because I'm with you, niggas. You put me on. My life changed around fucking with you. I was getting meetings, getting $3-4 grand fucking with Dame. And just 20 minutes, I got $4 grand in my pocket.
You're getting way too deep. Let's wait for that.
Now, stop. Now, back. What I'm saying, my point is, but you asked me a question. That's how I am. I'm no shooting nigga. No, you get me, no, I don't care. I'll take all that shit. But my point was, I don't smoke, motherfucker.
I'm just trying.
I don't smoke weed.
Just trying. I know you don't smoke.
Yeah, but the point I was trying to make was that was like crazy for me because they changed my life around.
Right.
Bum B, I have 2 rapper friends in my life who's always been my friend. N.O.R.E said, Gary, I don't give a fuck about rap when it comes to you. You're my friend. And Bum B said the same thing. N.O.R.E said, Gary, there's more than Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah, no.
No, you embarrassed me to say that?
No, let me tell you something. One day, one day, the nigga,
He killed me with that shit.
listen, one day the nigga came to my studio. He couldn't have a conversation if Roc-A-Fella wasn't involved. I was like, yo, you know the Yankees in the World Series. He was like, yeah, we trying to perform there next week. Yo, you know the Knicks is kicking ass.
Jay wearing that Yankee hat, right?
Yeah. Yo, I had
You know what? You can make fun of me now, but you know what? Coming from what I went from, going to jail and coming home and see what we had, you understand my pain, nigga.
No, it's beautiful.
Those are my brothers.
Now, it was a beautiful sense of loyalty.
Now I got a big story now. Don't say nothing now, nigga. I'm gonna say, yo, so you relax. You heat me up and give you a story.
I'm unembarrassed.
I won't win the
You can't
battle,
embarrass me.
but with speed. That's when Nas came off getting over late. It was jokes, Nas. Jay shit was real. We go to Jay, put up $1 million and said, you put up a verse, I put up a verse. Whoever wins get $1 million. Nas said he can't afford it. Went to Speed that night. Jay literally said, yo, Big Face. He did a show for free. I think Biggs remember this. You don't remember this? He did a show for free. He did a show for free. He said, Big Face, I want you to come with me. We was all there, everybody. Don't let nobody take my hat. You know,
I heard you say this story.
Slime, I did
Niggas
that.
taking Jay hat?
Yeah, all the time. Every show we did. It didn't matter. He said, don't let me take my hat. We did the show in Speed. It was for free. He said, yo, Big Face, He texts me. We had two ways. Them silver shits.
Yeah.
You're good for the game. The game needs you.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that text, man.
But they was taking his hats.
He told I mean, regular Jay's an icon, man. That's what it happens, man. It's a superstar when we live.
Stealing his fitteds?
Yeah, they was stealing my towels.
So sorry, my thing is, what I'm saying is, you said all I knew was Roc-A-Fella. I go from making $250, I was in jail.
Yeah.
Came home from doing $250 a week to making 30 grand a year to hang out with them and joke and get snapped on, and we snap back to making 70 grand a week. So if they look at Biggs, I get 3 grand. If they say hello to Dame, I get 5 grand. Why wouldn't I love them?
No, nobody never said that you didn't love him. I just knew that you didn't know a life outside of it.
That's when
that was what made you
Dame Jazz
dangerous.
Music Crew broke down, slowed down.
So
I was sad.
how bad was it when Roc-A-Fella closed?
I walked in one day, people were
The
crying.
mic.
I ain't naming no names, people were crying.
I was crying
I said, what
too.
the fuck y'all crying for?
Like in my mind, I was like a part of those
Dame
people.
said it's over.
Wait,
Dame got the nasty.
You gotta relax.
Well, you asked me a question. What the fuck?
No, relax. So you walk in the office.
Literally walking off. Literally.
You come into work.
Regular work. I'm ready to work. Get my money. Do what I do.
And then
people are crying.
You walk in and she's crying.
Rest in peace, Colin. That's Dame's uncle. He died.
God bless him.
That's it.
God bless him.
I said, Colin, why everybody crying? The label's over, Gary. Ain't nothing left. Ain't nothing left.
What did you say?
I thought it was a joke at first. I said, ain't nothing left. It's over, Gary. You didn't even know I'm going to corporate shit. My niggas got hundreds of millions. I'm looking for motherfucking severance. I'm sorry, man.
You talking about DDMG, not Roc-A-Fella?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I just said that.
Yeah,
Didn't I just say that?
That was the last.
I just said Dame Dash Music Group, bitch. I just said that.
I remember I walked in the office and I see Big Face.
I said Dame Dash Music Group. I said that, bitch. You didn't hear me. And I said, it's not here. And then I was like, wow, people are crying. And me and Dame started arguing. Dame want to fight. I want to fight. And it was so funny. Beans was there that day. Beans took me to Philly for a week. Because I want to fight. I was so pissed. You know
I'm gonna go back to base, but I also seen. I came to your house. I came to Beanie Siegel house, and he sicked an alligator on you. It was real.
That shit bit me in the stomach. I was trying to get that fucking verse. And N.O.R.E said, G, if you don't want to, N.O.R.E said, G, you want to do fuck him, G. You want to do the way you look. Biggs had me.
I'm trying to get a Beanie Siegel verse.
Biggs had me.
And this nigga, Biggs says, we gotta go to his crib. So I'm like, oh,
Biggs had me mesmerized.
He had an alligator attack Big Face. I'm like, yo, I don't need to. I said, yo, my nigga, I'm good.
Biggs had me mesmerized. Luca Brasi, get it done. So I'm fighting. Yo, this shit. I still got the mark on my stomach. This shit bit me on my stomach.
I'm like, it's little, but the alligator. I'm like that. Nigga, like, yo, N.O.R.E, we get diverse tonight. I'm like, oh my. Like, y'all niggas, I feel like you got something personal going on.
But that's how much I love Roc-A-Fella. I would do anything for them.
We're gonna end it like that. I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
you're gonna do it.
I love that. I love that. I never seen loyalty and I never seen loyalty like Biggs neither. The thing about it was, I never. This is crazy. Like when Shaheem Reed, let's big up Shaheem Reed, big up Ramon Dukes, let's big up Revolt TV. They hit me and they was like, yo, you know what? I think Biggs want to do it tonight, and I'm like, all right, cool. And the reason why I hit you as well, and D from Rough Riders, is because Nature's in the motherfucking building. Goddamn, and he got an 8 and 9 shirt on. Big up Shampoo as well. But at the end of the day, when I look at Big Face Gary, I look at D from Rough Riders, and I look at motherfucking Biggs, I look at them probably the most loyal people in the industry.
That's real.
And when I say that with the utmost sincerity, because it was at one point where if I could have came to you and said, this artist is doing such and such, D would have looked at me and said, winning. I would have came to Biggs, and Biggs would have been like, we winning. And I couldn't even came to you. This nigga couldn't see any. His vision was Roc-A-Fella.
Let me say one more thing about him. I don't think he's gonna remember any of this. But You know, I did the streets for all y'all in Miami.
Yeah, he was your
I
street
did
team.
the Def Jam. I did Roc-A-Fella. Actually, I got a little confused when we had Jim Jones on the pod, and I said your name, and I said Ant Live, and I got a little confused. But I remember now. Now you talking right now. I remember the conference calls when you would jump on, and it was just pure passion. Like he was just so into what he was talking about, and it's just I'm hearing it all over again right now, and the passion was there. It's always been there.
Nah, man, you gotta understand, man. When you come, I'm not gonna come from those. I had good parents. I did well for myself.
And you from Haiti.
I'm Haitian big time.
Oh, side by side.
Man. Sunny DBT, man. What I'm saying is just that I'm coming from the streets. I did some time in jail. I came home.
Yeah, say that again.
My friends were up crazy.
20 times.
I said twice, Biggs.
That's big on them,
Like 40 times.
Biggs, you lying. I hate that shit, Biggs. All right, well, you got that. Biggs want to heat me up. Biggs trying to want to heat me up. I know that.
I'm waiting for y'all to heat up. I'm waiting for y'all to heat up.
I ain't so relax, big face. This is the time. Anyway, fuck all that. All I'm saying is that Roc-A-Fella was kind of crazy, like I said, because that's all I knew.
I'm gonna interject for you 1 second.
Okay, brother.
I'm gonna say one thing. I was in this game. I was getting money, but I did not know how to have fun. Meaning, I knew how to get the money. I knew how to spend it. I just didn't know how to have fun.
No,
And it was big.
Now you knew how to have fun.
You gotta relax. Let me finish my shit. And Biggs used to look at me and be like, yo, this is real shit. This is real shit. I'm not even trying to be funny. Biggs used to look at me and be like, y'all, because he knew we was having fun because we was drinking. But I didn't know how to display it. Like, I didn't know how to be like to show the world. Like, if it was Instagram back then, I would have been finished.
Yeah.
Because my gram would have been trash. And this is real shit. I gotta give it to Biggs and Dane. Like, I gotta be, and they honestly, they came to me and was like, yo, nigga, you making money. Have fun.
Right.
And they were the first. Thank you.
Drink champ.
You got
Okay. That's okay. Yeah, put me back. But y'all was the first two people that, like, you came to me and enforced that to me. Y'all was like, yo, nigga, you getting money. Smile and have fun and do what you gotta do. So, and I wasn't really y'all artists at that time. This is, like, I was in all y'all movies. What made y'all...
Why you said at that time?
Huh?
You never signed the deal.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, Biggs. What I'm saying is, Biggs, y'all would tell other artists from other places how to move and how to do that. There wasn't, other than D, there wasn't no other people that was doing that. Why did you even insinuate that?
I mean, that's just how he was. We ain't hate on nobody movement, and whatever we did, we try to bust down the door to make sure that somebody else be able to walk through. So, I mean, while we flying around, we showed, right? I showed everybody around the world. I think it was you saying you couldn't go to London or something, right?
No, I couldn't go to London. Y'all got me a pass. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Say thank you. Thank you again.
So you really what happened in London? You forget a lot of shit.
What happened in London?
Go tell us.
The food was so terrible. We ate chicken. Remember there was no more chicken left in the hotel? We ate. Yeah, bro, none of that shit.
You're saying the story way too horrible.
Well, you know what? I'm doing what I'm saying.
Say the story. I
don't care how you want to say it. I'm gonna say the way I know how to say it. I'm being Gary.
Okay, good.
I know
what did we
the food in London was horrible, and we ate chicken every day. And we were starving one day. And we said, "Where we want some chicken?" They said, "There's no more chicken." Y'all brought everything out. There's no more chicken in the hotel. Now tell your story.
Okay, Big Face is my nigga. This is not how it happened.
I can't believe it. Because I remember I had a great memory.
Y'all should come out of the crib and eat anyway.
We kept going to Dame and Big's crib. Relax.
All right, I'm shut up. I'm gonna relax.
We kept going there, getting drunk with them.
In London,
and then we kept going back to the hotel. And every time we go back to the hotel, it was me, you, Beans, Freeway, Myth Bleak, and we ate out all the chicken in the hotel. That's what happened.
I missed the part, but goddamn, you act like my shit was way off, slime.
Yeah, it was way off. We came back full, but we were drunk.
Oh, we was never starving on it. They had a swimming pool in their room.
They had a swimming pool indoor.
That shit's ridiculous. Yo,
in the crib.
ridiculous. Very disrespectful.
Yeah, very
Was
disrespectful.
that in London?
In London with a pool,
gotta
it was ridiculous. They was playing hard.
Well, they had a swimmer instructor.
Yeah. You want to know how to swim? Yeah, this is crazy.
Like, I've never seen that. Like, I'm from Left Rack. We got a pool.
Nah, they play hard. They play hard, man.
There's no instructor.
Big Son play hard.
There's
man. Big
nobody
Son play
to go
hard.
like
Are you
this.
serious about the instructor?
My nigga, they had a nigga that you jump in this way. I was like, word. They had a chef to say you eat this way. I was like, oh shit. This is
Well, Simon, you know what's wrong? That's the bougie. No disrespect, man. You ain't no bougie nigga. That was the rich side. Then when you got back to hotel, it got to what we know.
No,
On that
we got,
side.
but
we had a
we
ball.
appreciated it.
Yeah, big time.
We appreciated.
Yeah.
We appreciated when they came out with pastries. I didn't even know what a pastry was. I was like, the chef came out and said, "This is pastries." I said, "God damn it!"
Slime with the Leezy was
Gee,
dead.
Tim's my motherfucking nigga.
We thought Leezy was dead.
All right, listen. All right, let's get to this. Let's get to this because I know Biggs want to get to it. Right. This is what happened. Roc-A-Fella and Thugged Out Entertainment had a drink off, right?
A drink off.
Yeah.
What? It was ugly.
I don't know how this happened. I felt like we was together. But they wanted to separate niggas from immediately, like once it came to drink.
You gotta
right?
break down this drink off.
This was
So we're in
serious.
the crib. Now Leezy, I cannot shit on Leezy. Leezy drank every bottle. But now there's no more vodka. There's no more Armadale. Now remember, Armadale is gasoline.
Big time.
Dame gasolina.
Let's go. It's Armadale, you can light that shit up. And you can fill your gas tank up with it.
Yes, sir.
Armadale. This is the original Armadale. Not the shit. You know
I
they
still got
new
one of those
Armadale.
bottles still in the crib.
It's not good. But so we battling. There's no more Armadale, and my nigga Down Leezy just fall asleep.
But what's the battle? How's the battle?
Shot after shot.
Shot after shot.
Me and
So
no big.
anything on the table?
No, you say shot big take. I said no. We keep going.
But it's multiple bottles, like different liquors.
Whatever.
No,
Somebody-
Armadale.
Somebody got a drink me.
Armadale.
That's what it
Armadale.
was.
The
Nobody
bottom
got
line
a
was
drink.
I'll drink big. So you know what I mean. And honestly,
Nobody got a drink.
we
Nah,
battle.
niggas can't outdrink.
Yo, Big Big's a monster. We battle. I don't want to say that shit, but we battle. I'm hanging in there. You know me. I had the man up.
Nah, let me tell you something.
tapped
Me
out.
and Dame is big.
Yeah.
Me and Dame is big. It's him and Leezy. Now Leezy is sitting there. He's good, but then it's the last shot. Leezy say, "It's no more," and he say, "There's no more vodka." And Leezy's
But no, what
is
But no, we tried to say Lee. I know he said that's my man. You're right. Then after a while, he said, "Yo, G, this nigga ain't moving." Yo, G, alright?
They say, "Yo, Leezy, alright?" I'm like, "This is my nigga. He do that ain't nothing." Keep
Yo,
going.
he not moving. And we like, yo, I said that's
Yo, my
alright.
nigga, it's not no little hour that passed by. It's like 2.5.
He not moving.
And I'm looking. And niggas like, "Yo, you sure your man is alright?" I'm like,
You're not even sure.
I look, I'm like, "Oh no, I'm not." And then Leezy opened the other eye.
Yeah, he followed me and said, "Oh, yeah,
He looked at me and like, one other eye. I said, he gave me that. You gotta relax. I said, "All right." Big up, Down Leezy. We love you.
Love you too.
Wow.
Nah, Biggs a motherfucker. I'll drink Biggs, man. We die ball. Biggs, we drinking Boilermakers. It's on my block.
But now, Rough Riders, Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah.
You guys knew each other coming up.
Yeah.
Could they ever implicate an era like you guys had? Rough Riders, Roc-A-Fella, even Murder Inc.
Yeah, murder. Yeah, the 100%. You gotta say murder.
Okay, Randy Acker. Could there ever be another era like that?
I don't know. It's gonna be tough because a lot of everybody's independent now. It's not like somebody trying to build labels. It's like artists is trying to do their own thing themselves. You know what I mean? But with that, I mean, everybody, you got 3 crews strong, all selling 3, 4, 5 million records every single time they come out.
That's what Irv Gotti said.
It's hard to replicate that.
Well, Irv
First,
Gotti-
you don't sell those amount of records anymore.
Right. Well, Irv Gotti, he said that too. What Irv Gotti said was, Leo played Rough Riders, Roc-A-Fella, and Murder Inc. against each other because every 3 months it would be an album that would drop So Leo would give love to Roc-A-Fella when Roc-A-Fella dropped the album.
Nobody really cared who Leo gave. I mean, it's still a competition, whether it's in-house or not. If DMX come out, he's selling 4 million records. We want to come out and sell 4 or 5 million records. If Ja come out selling 3 million, I mean, it ain't even just with them. Anybody. Right. But it just so happened we know each other, so it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and the access, and you know, with that relationship, that's how Swiss, you know, we got introduced to Swiss from them too, you know. I remember bringing them in the office that day. I think that was the first beat he produced. Actually, was Money Cash Hoes.
Money Cash Hoes.
It was banned for TV before that. Let me throw that out there.
No, for
So you talking about for them?
Oh, for y'all.
Yeah.
I just want to throw that out there.
You got it right.
On the N.O.R.E.
They did the Jigga. Because I know me and Dame went to go hear that because Swiss had the hook for it. Jigga. So me and Dame just listening to it over and over and over. We called Jay like, yo, you gotta come do this shit. This shit is retarded.
I remember. I remember that.
Oh, so you talking about the Jigga?
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something. Okay.
Yeah, Swiss had that hook.
I was on
I need to understand.
Yeah,
I need to understand how that happened.
Right?
Because Swiss is all right. In my mind, like mind you, this is from my world. I think I'm not sure. It was Ali wasn't involved. I think it was Martin Moore who hit you.
Could have been.
And said, we got a guy named. It wasn't Swiss at this time. It was just your nephew.
Yeah, that's
D's
it.
nephew. That's what they said. He's D's nephew. I'm like, all right. Everybody's like, D's the guy to respect. Okay, I'm respecting D. They're like, his nephew got beats, and he came down, and then we did Banned from TV, right? So Banned from TV was actually recorded before Stop Drop, right? The Stop Drop came out maybe the year. No, it came out the same year, right?
Yeah.
But then Swiss just. How did you know? Because he was your nephew? How did you know this was the next guy to do the beats? Because y'all had Dame Grease at the time, correct?
We had Grease. We had PK. We had a bunch of producers, but he was just the youngest. He had learned from a lot of things from everybody, and kind of put it together and came up with his own style, because it was at a point where he wasn't getting no beats in. So we'd be like, yeah, that's good. Put that back over there. So we was like, keep on working. So what got him was his determination. Like, he used to live with me, so I used to be like, oh, I'm going home. He'd be like, nah, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to just stay in there. So he'll just stay in there all night. And I'll come in, he got 15 new beats every day for about a year straight, basically. And then he figured it out. He had to figure it out and find his style.
Yeah, I think when you brought him to us, he had like 100-something beats. Like, that wasn't heard of for a producer to have something like that.
Yeah.
At that time.
We're getting some of my Banned from TV stories. Nature's here too. Yeah, Nature. Because listen. I might as well get into it. I gotta take a piss real quick. So listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Don't forget to tell Banned from TV, the first beat, that wasn't the beat that was supposed to be.
You want to sit over here? I was starting from there.
Come on, Nature, talk about
this. Nature. Let me tell you something.
I'm a spectator on this one.
Nah,
let me tell you something. Look, I want to tell a story why he's right here. What happened was Nas was on the War Report album. He was on a record called Music Make These Stars Calm Down. If you ever heard that record is not official. It's never been cleared. It was supposed to be on the War Report album. What happened was, I don't know. But it never was cleared, right?
With Columbia?
Yeah, it never was clear. I don't want to get into particulars because I don't really remember what it was for this moment. So Nas and Jungle, big up Jungle and big up Nas, they had called me and said, yo, we want to pay you back for that. I was like, all right, bet. They said you were going to, do the Firm album. I had never heard of what the Firm was. Nobody had never announced that Foxy, AZ, they had never announced this. So when they said the Firm, I was like, word up. I was like, a bunch of lawyers is about to do an album. That's how I thought. And when I heard of the Firm, I'm like, all right, cool. They said, yo, we're going to come to Miami. I had never been to Miami at this time. So I can't wait to go to Miami. Well, regardless, let me make a longest story short. So I actually came, and it was Nature's session when I landed for the Firm album. And I forget for what reason Nature had landed later or something. I don't know. That's how I'm leaving came about. In my opinion, you could tell me no. So I came. In fact, I'm fucking up. When I first landed there, Dre had played me the Bloody Money beat first. So I did that, and then you came in. This is your session though. But then you came in, and then the I'm Leaving beat came on, and I did my verse, and you never said, yo, why is he spitting that? Or why is he? And that's the reason why I banned from TV.
Because you bodied it. I was like, this nigga, I don't even know. Where did he come from?
You gotta speak in the mic, brother. It's a microphone over here. Yeah, speak over the EFN shit. Come on. But we'll get you later. But so what I'm saying was, before that, when we was doing Banned from, so I did Banned from TV because I wanted to pay Nature back for not being a hater, for just sitting back and just. I know nobody told him I was coming.
Right.
And I came in and I just worked. And Nate just never he could have been like, I'm firm. This nigga's not firm. Get him the fuck out of here. You never did, Nate. I respect that. To this day, I still love you. You have my real phone number, just in case you don't know. You gotta relax. So listen. Salud. Let me remix it. I'm sorry. So, there was an original beat. So I tried to get him. And Swiss gave me the illest beat in the world. And they just said, I don't like it. I gotta pay this guy back. He just let me live with the Firm album. But this is the illest beat. I'm looking at this nigga like, I wanna choke you. He's like, I don't like that beat. And then he plays another beat. Then Swiss plays another beat. And then Swiss plays a beat, and then this is the beat that he's supposed to be. It's supposed to be just me and Nature. And Nature takes 2 hours. He's like, he's writing this shit. And then Swiss looked at Nate. He said, you don't like this beat. And then Nate goes, not really. And then Swiss plays Banned from TV. Nate wrote his verse in 25 seconds. Am I lying, Nate? Am I lying? Like, and this is the time where you don't tell a person you don't like their beat. You just be like, yo, this good, it's cool.
Shut it out, it sounds better.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I had Roc-A-Fella. I don't know, yeah. We getting back to Roc-A-Fella Rough Riders, man. So, yo, Big Face Gary.
What up, Slime?
You enter the game. Your vision is only Roc-A-Fella.
Yes.
How did your vision develop like that? How did that even happen?
Because I ain't naming no names. Biggs had a friend who was N.O.R.E.
You're not naming no names, but Biggs.
I don't want to do no. I said Biggs had a friend who was
not naming no names.
No, Biggs. I can name Biggs' name. Okay. Had a friend who was N.O.R.E. and Biggs was the boss. Biggs fired him. And I made some moves Biggs them liked. I made State Property my friends. They all liked me. And I just started working hard. I learned how to mix records. I used to call Biggs. Biggs taught me everything I know when it comes. I used to call Biggs. Biggs said, Biggs taught me a lot of shit. And Biggs said, and then I just kept working. And I said, Biggs said, nah, Big Face is not mixed right. Biggs, you bugging. He was fair though. You bugging. It's not right. Biggs had a hell of an ear. Then he taught me. I got better and better. And Biggs said, gee, this is your niche. They like you. State Property is your group. Do your thing. And then Biggs left them to me. Biggs would do the finished product. I do all the music in the studio. Then I let Biggs hear it. Biggs, what he like, I fix. And then that was it.
Now, Biggs, what made you guys actually try to make people bosses themselves? Because most record labels, especially right now, they get an artist, they hot, and they want a 360 of them. Yeah. You guys was actually getting the artists, getting them hot, and actually making them bosses.
That goes back to what I was saying, opening the doors. But another thing is when we signed our deal, we knew we was going to sell the company in a certain amount of time. So Roc-A-Fella wasn't going to last.
That was the goal?
Yeah. So, most people don't know when you get in the business, you build and sell a company. That's where you make, your money at the end of the day. So there's always a multiple, right? So whatever you're doing at the end of the year, whether it's a 5X, 3X, 10X, whatever it is.
The evaluation of the company.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Each industry has a industry standard. But we knew we was going to sell the company, so it was about making everybody else bosses, so after we're gone, they can do their own thing.
That's beautiful.
That's incredible.
Now, Now, D, right? The thing about it was, we hear that you guys had the Lots. You guys had DMX. You guys had Eve, not at the same time. Eve came later, correct?
Yeah, Eve came later. We had Eve a little later.
But you guys had the Lots and DMX. What made y'all see that X would be the guy to go multi? What gave you the insight for that? What gave you the insight for that?
It was we already knew who was the pick of the litter at that point.
The pick of the litter. We have the pick of the litter.
Because we had them already years before they even got on, so we already knew who was who.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you had a good song or you thought you was nice. I knew who he was, so it was pretty easy for us because we never really got artists and didn't know who they were before we put them on. So we knew X was the pick. He was the main one. Period. Point blank. All hands down. And all the artists knew that.
Now, let me stop you right there. Somebody get a bogey. Because let me stop you there because the thing about it is, you understood? You understand thumb language?
I know fucking square.
You gotta relax.
Now you coming at me with crazy things.
You gotta relax. So listen.
You my man.
So because the thing about it is, X is just not like every encounter I ever had with DMX has never ever been industry. I can see this nigga in Fat Burger, and this nigga's like, "What's up, nigga? You got a cigarette?" Like, damn, DMX, you 10 times platinum. You asking me for a cigarette? I definitely got the cigarette for you, DMX. But like, so how could you see us? Like, cause we had Irv Gotti here, right? And Irv said, like, I'm sorry I keep referring to Irv because it just refers to this interview so much, right? And he's saying that he saw it through a locked jaw. Like he's saying that no, this is real shit, right? The first time he ever rhymed for Leo, his jaw was locked. Is this true?
He had some braces or something.
How the fuck can listen, my dude? I can look at certain people and say, I can see you get money. I can't see you and say you're a superstar. I don't have that ability. How the hell did you see that?
I just knew he was talented because, see, when you dealt with him for years before he got on, it was just a matter of time for everybody in the world understood. So we was all over the place. We was in the streets, so we hustled everywhere. We've been everywhere. We took him everywhere. And anywhere we had a battle, he probably never lost. Like, he would battle and go, who won a battle? And there'd be a bunch of people in the room, and he'd be like, all right, you go, I go, you go, I go. He was just good at his craft.
Did X have a deal before the Def Jam deal? Like Big Beat or something?
No, I think it was. I don't remember that deal, but it was going to be a deal, but he didn't really get it.
Okay.
So
you want me to tell you the first time I met DMX is real shit. I'm in Battery Studios. I'm old school. I'm sorry, Battery Studios. Y'all niggas, you're looking at niggas already laughing. He's like, this nigga's old. I'm in Battery Studios. A dog running in my session. Literally, a dog. Jungle, Nas' brother, kicks the dog. Boom. And then 20 minutes later, this nigga DMX walked to my shit. Y'all niggas don't like dogs? I said, what the fuck? The dog told you? How you know? There's no way. Like, it's only our crew in it. The dog told him. I respected him. You respect the dogs, my nigga. And me and the nigga been cool ever since. That's real shit. I swear to God, I'm not making none of this up. I swear to God. Listen, man.
But on that note, too, you gotta shout out to Irv because he definitely got an eye for talent and a good ear. And going back to that, he produced Can I Live, too.
I'm about to say that, baby. That's the illest beat. Yo, besides where I'm from, Irv, I didn't know you. I don't know nothing about you. I was there in the studio. I said that beat was ridiculous.
Because Irv was our DJ prior to Roc-A-Fella.
Monster beat. Monster.
Irv didn't talk about this on the podcast.
Monster beat. Slime.
He was a
Can
DJ?
I Live?
Yeah.
Isaac Hayes, monster.
DJ Irv Gotti. He used to DJ.
He was in that session?
Was I in that session? Hold on. I was in every...
Hold on, Biggs. Was you in that session?
Of course I was in that session. Every time we used to drink, I don't lie, nigga. Relax. We went down. Biggs and Dave made sure we would drink and go studio at night. Am I lying, Biggs?
But you had baseline right at that time.
No, hell no. Primo. Hell no. D&D. We would drink and go to studio every night. Biggs, we bring a whole crew. No one cared about nothing. And we snap and we have a ball and Jay would rap. That was it. That was all we did.
Now, how different was that for y'all? Because back then, Harlem people stayed with Harlem people. Like, I know I said that earlier, but to see him just, like, you know, how difficult was that to claim that? Because that was y'all crew now.
I know one thing, we snap a lot. Brooklyn niggas don't snap.
They didn't like y'all snapping?
We used to go hard. Nothing Biggs to snap. That fucking ass. I had my days with Biggs don't lose too many battles, but I saw when he lost a couple, and I loved it.
Okay, let's
Sean Oliver got you, Biggs. When you jumped off the Biggs, I ain't seen you lose so many. And your brother, rest in peace, Bob, got Biggs a couple times. After that, Biggs
his brother. That's not a loss. It's your brother.
Yeah.
It's not a loss.
That's not a loss. All right, well, anyway, Sean Oliver, Biggs. This Sean Oliver could snap. Biggs used to go to war. Biggs had up what they said for Virginia, 7-hour drive.
Right.
Snapped 7 hours straight. You know you can't escape, so I'm in the highway. Me, I'm jumping out the car. But you can't. You just trying to get home. Then one time, Biggs was about 1 or 2 battles, but my point is, Brooklyn niggas don't snap. You know, niggas, first thing they get money, they don't buy clothes, they don't buy weather, they buy guns. They don't know how to snap.
They gotta relax.
What up, Drink Champs Army? EFN here. Just want to remind y'all to pick up merch at drinkchamps.com or 809.com. We really appreciate y'all supporting us, whether you watch us on Revolt or listening to us on Audio Boom, whether it be iTunes or Spotify or however you get the audio, or watching us on YouTube or Revolt.tv. We appreciate the Drink Champs Army, but you could also further support us and make sure you rock in the latest in Drink Champs apparel, and check us at drinkchamps.com. Follow us, drinkchamps.com. You can find the merch there, or 809.com. And also follow us on all our socials. That's at Drink Champs across the board: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm at Who's Crazy on Instagram, at DJ EFN on Twitter and Facebook, and N.O.R.E's at The Real Noriega on Instagram, at Noriega on Twitter and on Facebook. Check us.
But then, so we bought that to Jay, and like I said in the podcast, you heard it. Jay had Durango boots on, bunch of money, beautiful car.
Nigga said Durango boots, you killed that.
I'm not joking, man. Though.
You serious? The ones with the buckle or the ones that look like
I don't want the buckle. I don't remember nothing. All I know is
Durango.
He had Durango boots on. He had a bunch of fucking money with a nice car. We snapped on him.
Yeah.
Things changed around. Went to Foot Locker, bought about 100 pair of white Uptowns and 100 pair of base Timbs.
Yo, big thing.
You wear them one Durangos.
I just that's big me up. I had to buy 4 pair of Timbs. Yeah. Because I looked in my closet and I said, that ass beat, it's not right. I had no Timbs. So
Biggs ain't like this dress till the shit came the right way, the legal way. Biggs used to play dumb. Biggs, I hate you for that, Biggs.
What?
Biggs used to play dumb for a long time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. Wait, what?
I love Biggs, it don't matter. Biggs a boss though. Biggs my man. Big dummy, Biggs
Well,
a boss.
let me change the subject for 1 second, right? So for 1 second, right? To me, the best time in hip hop was when D from Rough Riders was in power. Y from Rough Riders was in power. Biggs, Dame, Irv Gotti, the Black CEO, Hove, of course. I mean, but I'm just saying. I'm speaking about just CEOs, no artists.
Yeah.
Do you think that time will ever come back?
Tough to say.
Yeah? Do you think that time is necessary to come back?
I don't know if it's necessary, because like everybody's taking their fate in their own hands. So everything that we was trying to teach artists back then to be their own boss, now you can actually do it. You can record your album in the house, in the crib, put it out on TuneCore, whatever it is. Make your own money, build a following on social, go perform. Can't forget not to perform, because everybody just think put something out on YouTube or Instagram and like they not on the road. Get on the road, build up a following, but you could do it yourself now. So the blueprint has changed a little bit.
Technology changed the landscape.
Yeah, definitely.
How about you, D?
The game is a little different now.
Yeah.
because of the technology, and you know everybody could do it themselves. You know, you train them and you show them the blueprint. You know, you show them how to do this, do that, and then everybody be able to do it on their own. Like the Locks, everybody else be able to get deals, independent deals, and move forward. So you taught them everything. So it's not gonna never really be the same like we did it.
Right.
We did it was a little different, but they could do it themselves now. So
what I'm most happy about is seeing that the artists are getting money outside of music, because that's what we always try to teach them. Like it's other things outside. It's they don't have to be music. You use that as a platform to get into something else.
Biggs, I got a question.
Hold on, before you do that. But now Roc-A-Fella, right? They expanded out to clothing.
Yeah.
But when they got to clothing, you weren't involved in the clothing. Why was that?
Well, I was involved in the cross marketing of it, so that's why when Dame went over there to Roc-A-Wear, I stood and I took over Roc-A-Fella. So that's when I was trying to sign you. You never signed. Then I did Kanye's album and Young Gun's album.
Right.
So you know, while he was doing that, and everybody played their part, it was perfect because I was doing all the cross marketing, taking the artists to perform state property, taking everybody to London, do the Roc-A-Wear shows in Germany, wherever we was going. So it was important to do it like that.
Okay, now D, right? I want to ask you because you and Roc-A-Fella did the biggest tour together, correct? And I felt like, in my opinion, I could be wrong, like X was the biggest artist at that moment. You could have did a Rough Rider tour by yourself. What made you choose to do a Roc-A-Fella Rough Rider tour together? Because you were the head honcho. You could have said, fuck it, let's just do Drag On, Eve, but you said you chose to do the Roc-A-Fella tour with them. What made you make that decision?
I think we was I don't remember if it was. I think it was probably me and Hove, because I was kind of more. Me and him had a relationship then, and we would be talking different things, and then we probably came up with the concept of doing it together. Plus, we all come up from the same place, so we was like, all right, fuck it, let's give it a shot, let's go. We all hot anyway, so we was good. He was big, O was big, X was big, so it just made sense at that time to do it together. It'd be bigger, so that's what we did. We just did it together.
Let's make some noise for that, goddamn. Me personally, I think, like, as a person that's been in the industry as an artist, and when I bossed up, I just bossed up with just us. I just feel like we need the black CEO. We need these guys. The one thing about Biggs, me working with him directly, is I could say some bullshit in the circle, and Biggs will be like, he'll look and he'll like somewhat agree with me, and then pull me to the side and be like, you can't say bullshit. And we don't have that no more. Like, artists don't really have that. Like, artists don't really have the, I'm gonna fuck with you while the CEO, like the people is around, the other people that's cutting the checks. And then as soon as it's going, look, nigga, I understood everything you just said. You retarded. Like, we don't have that no more. And that's the reason why so people can't complain about the lyrics or the music. They gotta complain about the people that's actually pushing it. I don't know if that makes sense. You understand what I'm trying to say? Can we ever get back to where you guys are running, or a person that's like you guys? Let's say it maybe not.
I mean, it's obvious there's a lot of young artists, right? Like, little kids today that's getting in the game that may not know it. But then it's a lot of seasoned managers as well that can play that role. You know what I mean? So it doesn't always have to be the CEO. If you could surround yourself with a good team, with people that seasoned, you ain't got to really depend on a label. That's what we used to tell everybody, stop depending on a label. Even with us, right? We would go to the artist and be like, what do you want to do? What's your marketing plan? What are your songs? What do you like the single to be? You know what I'm saying? We were trying to always teach. So, I mean, like Gino, right? Like guys like that. You got people, all around, people that manage and do stuff that helps the artist. I think that they could look for that for help as well.
Maybe it morphs into people taking over the reins of some of these technology companies as well, because that's what's kind of running.
Wait, say it again. E, I'm sorry.
People taking the reins of the technology companies, the tech companies that are actually really running the industry.
So before I use the bathrooms, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'm be honest, I've been holding it the whole time. But listen, is streaming helping or hurting the industry? Biggs and D. Is it helping? Because right now, forget on Spotify, I got like 300 spins on like one shit, right? So 300 spins back then, I'll be 200,000 away from being gold on a single. But then they calculate it very different. They say 300,000, or they say every 1,500 spins or streams equals one. So is streaming helping or hurting the industry?
Truthfully, I don't know. I didn't really look at the business of streaming, so I really can't answer that. Yeah.
How about you, B? What you think?
It probably, like we said, we don't really look into it. I'm old school. I don't pay attention to that as much, but it's probably definitely going to affect the whole business on top of everything. So it's never going to be the same. Like if you keep saying it's probably never going to be the same. There's too much technology.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm taking a PBs. You can keep it going.
I'm going too.
Hold on. Let me go first.
Yo, Biggs, right?
And I'm going.
I know you got a cooler line. I got a question. I know you got a cooler line. What's up, baby? What's up,
Come on, we ready? I'm good. We good? Yo, listen. We back. I had to take a pit piece. So this is how it's going down. But now, Biggs, I want to take it back to Reasonable Doubt.
Oh my God.
That's a classic.
That's my shit right there.
Oh,
I done lost focus now.
You lost focus?
Hit me with a bottle. That's my ever. Nothing can outdo the album ever. We did that together as brothers. Every day. Every hangout. Southern Comfort. Bacardi. Biggs giving me 1,000 jokes. Pick me up the next day at 12 o'clock. We drinking again. And again. Then the next day. Don't do that to me. I might cry.
Was it Cristal then?
Give me a tissue.
Was it Cristal?
It was the Biggs and Juan and them. It was big time. Cristal was nothing. That's what they did on regular.
And you said Juan? OG Juan?
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna say like
OG Juan was there?
No, he wasn't.
not for Reasonable Doubt.
No.
I'm just down the line. Not for Reasonable Doubt. Not for Reasonable Doubt.
I thought you said OG Juan.
I said that, but I said the wrong album. Juan was there. But Reasonable Doubt.
You gotta relax, there.
No, I'll take relax. Fuck it. I'll take it. I'm sorry. I got a little hyper. Reasonable Doubt's my album. I love that album. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. I love that album.
Definitely asked Biggs this.
Well, you get me. All right, I'll take it. Oh, fuck
sorry.
I love you. Let me keep drinking, nigga.
Okay.
Slide. We high five.
You know how I am, brother.
All right, let's go.
Listen, all right, so Biggs,
Yeah.
you finally believe after he battles DMX.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, he beat DMX, right? Correct? And now you guys go to record an album, or was y'all already recording the album prior to that?
No, we wasn't recording the album prior to that.
So now you go record the album. So what makes you continue to believe?
I started to hear other songs. So 95 South, the song that never came out. That was I think that was a song that Clark did. It was like 2 or 3 other songs that I heard that I never heard before that Clark had done, where Jay was talking more like how Jay talked as of recent, you know. So that's what made me a believer.
Now, all right, let's
and
get
then
to
after In My Lifetime.
All right, let's get to like when you were locked up, right? First off, a lot of people don't even know where you were locked up for. What happened?
It was a conspiracy. So I introduced somebody to somebody in LA from New York, and they didn't, even though they didn't do a deal, they wanted me to basically talk. So I chose not to and got time for it.
Real nigga shit. Curse me out, Slime. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking now. Now I'm talking. Relax. I don't give a fuck. Sorry.
No. Let's make some noise for him.
For Biggs. Everybody talking like it's all right to talk now. God bless you,
so Biggs, this because let me just as an outsider looking in, right? When I heard Biggs had a charge for bud, I said there's no way Biggs is selling bud.
Yeah. I was buying dispensaries in California.
That made no sense to me.
The legal side of it.
I was buying dispensaries in California.
This is what I'm trying to tell people.
Let me
I'm
take
like,
it when you're ready.
Biggs
I gotta take it for you on that one.
What? Wait, what?
When you're ready, let me talk. Relax. Let me take it for Biggs for that.
Okay, you gotta relax.
I'm a relax.
So, I'm
I got
sorry.
crap, but I like
Biggs,
that.
say that again. So you was what?
Buying dispensaries
You was buying dispensaries.
in
Meaning,
California. Yeah, medical dispensaries.
So why when this story came out, these people actually thought that like you were selling weed? And to me, I knew. Like I had 100 arguments. This nigga Biggs ain't fucking selling no weed.
Much money Biggs, they stupid.
This motherfucker buys pounds to smoke.
Looking for a scapegoat. That's
exactly
what
right.
they did.
Yeah. So they actually found 2 pounds in my house and was like, "We got it."
Oh, damn.
So,
but you know how I buy weed.
Was the rumor true? Like where they said you had a leak in your house or something like that?
Nah.
Oh, and then
No, that was in my penthouse. That was years before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
During Roc-A-Fella.
In Jersey. I've been there. I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. You don't got that no more? I want to buy it for you. If you still got it, I got it. No, you ever seen it? Listen, first of all, you had the first volcano I ever seen. Yo, he had the first volcano.
That's my man. Huh? You said, have I been there? Fuck you, relax. As you tell me. You relax. That's my man, nigga. I'm not no groupie. That's not somebody that's middle of the bus. That's my man. I know I went to every big day. He's my man. My line Biggs? This is my friend. I know where he lived. We had a good time. Fucking asshole. Let's go, son.
Yeah, Big Face was locked up. You want to say that one more time?
Yeah. So now, what's the best era in hip hop, in your opinion? It doesn't have to be the era that you were in. Just the best era in hip hop. Period.
That's tough. Late 80s, probably. Early 90s, yeah.
We talking about Criss Cross era?
Nah.
Sorry, talking about Big Daddy Kane era.
Kane, Rakim,
EPMD.
EPMD. Yeah, EPMD.
What's the name of that? I can't remember. Dougie Fresh.
Nah, after that.
That's after that.
Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Big was gin and juicing at the time.
Yeah, going right into our era.
No, Gin and Juice is 92.
88 was KRS, right? Slick Rick.
89, 90
Yeah,
Smooth.
yeah.
Cool G Rap.
Cool G.
Cool G Rap.
What's your favorite era, D?
Right around that area right there, all the way up until it got to us.
Yeah.
That's deep.
My favorite era is us. Sorry. I'm selfish. I'm mad selfish.
CNN era was a hard era. That shit was
Here's Gary.
Here's Gary.
Fuck with me, man. This is a great time.
This is Drake Champs, Big Face
This is a
Gary.
great time right here, man. Biggs here, Slime.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have Beans and Freeway tomorrow.
But they're not here.
Oh, yeah?
Beans
Come on.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
What was your experience with Beans and Freeway?
Nah, Beans.
Let's talk to the mic.
Beans another level, man. One of the best rappers I've seen in a
But
long time.
he had an alligator bite you.
Yeah, he bit me. But you know, Beans is Beans. Beans is a street dude who did what he wanted to do, but lyrically, a monster. Never seen nothing like him, man. A&R, biggest game of opportunity. A&R Beans, one of the biggest albums. If he didn't go to jail, would have been 2-3 million at the beginning. Biggest game of the whole album. But then, of course, at the end, I would let Biggs, I would have to call Biggs. He's my boss. What do you want? Biggs taught me how to mix records, you know, things like that. But Beans, special. A big Beans, special rapper.
Definitely.
Special. Remember Biggs?
Yeah.
Special. Monster.
And you said he could have been just as big as Jay?
Yo, he was
If he didn't go to jail, you said?
very close. Just a lot of jail time. No disrespect to him. Philly's a very bad. It's a tough town. If you don't hold your own, you'll get handled. So he just had to did what he had to do. But Biggs and Philly said Beans are special, right?
Yeah, great talent.
Oh
Great
my
talent.
God.
How about
Great,
PD
great.
Crack?
I gotta say something. Forget Peter Crack 1 second. Biggs bought this album. This is what Biggs did. Biggs was smart. He would hang with us. Biggs would go to the studio, do his work, and come to the block with his niggas and bring every album, every record we did. What y'all think? He wouldn't say nothing. If we like it, Biggs, he got a hit. If not, it ain't it. But Biggs put the truth. Remember Biggs? I said, who this nigga here? Biggs said, this nigga from Philly. You know, when I heard the truth, I turn light skin, man. Use what I use tools how I use fools how I use.
That was actually Kanye's first single.
Yeah. Wait, shout out to Biggs for finding Kanye West too. Everybody take props for the Kanye, Biggs and Dan.
The Truth was Kanye's first single.
Yeah, yes.
Wow. Wait, what?
Oh, no, let's go to your show. I gotta do one thing, babe. Go. You gotta be
too much at one time.
I'm sorry, I'm a little hype up because I'm drinking that.
There we go.
Take control. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm gonna calm down. Sorry.
So you said what? Say that again.
Which one now?
You said that the Truth.
Kanye's first
single.
Kanye produced it. But Beanie rapped it. Biggs brought it to 142nd Atlantic, where his crew was at. We was all there drinking. Biggs would do a record and make sure. Biggs had a technique with us. He'd do the record and come to the hood. We play it off like it's nothing. If we like it, Biggs out of here. Biggs played the Truth. I turn light skin.
You light skin now?
No, I'm not light skin. Light is this mode right here.
I turn kingpin color?
Use what I use fools how I use tools how. It was ridiculous. I said, Big, what? Nigga from Philly, you gutter. I said, really? Gutter. And he just kept hitting those records. Man, Biggs had to tell you come to the hood with it, man. Biggs ain't playing Biggs come to the hood. Big time rapper. Big time rapper. Big time rapper.
Okay, so now I gotta go there.
Okay, go there. Go where you want to go, nigga.
You guys are top of the world. Give me some rosé. Where's the rosé?
They popping shit. They ask me off me glass of champagne. I'm gonna relax. I'm feeling good. Slime in my own world now, Slime. You got me here. You know how I am.
So listen, you guys on top of the world.
Look, we had all that talent from Philly. I don't know where the hell he get E from. I started selling all these millions of
I'm
records.
going there. I'm going there. Remind me to go there. Remind me to go there.
We're like, yo, how that shit slip through?
Come on, man. And then you guys, well, not you guys. Hov wants to diss Nas, right?
Oh, damn.
So Hov wants to diss Nas, right?
My shit right now. You bugging out.
Hov diss Nas. Okay, come on. So Hov diss Nas, right?
Boof. Get shot that shit, Boof.
You can't have a shot of champagne. It doesn't exist.
Champagne, cup of champagne.
Okay, shit, I'm sorry.
No, that's all.
Listen. So Hov diss Nas, right?
I love you, man.
What made y'all say to yourself, like, all right, cool. This is what Hov want to do. We backing him, or did you say this is not us?
No.
Like, what was your position on the takeover?
Baseball stuff.
I'm not sure. I think it was after I heard the takeover. I don't even think Jay spit the rhymes to us before, but he just did takeover
on his own.
Yeah, and then I heard it.
And then Ether, it was real.
Nah, Ether was ridiculous.
It was real. So how did y'all feel? Let's just be honest.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get screamed on, but you know who my seat since 05, so I love you to death. You find me. We in Lotus.
He still might snuff you. I'm just throwing it out.
Jay all right, man. Jay love me. Something, I'll take that.
444. He's still real.
I'll take that. We in Lotus on 14th Street.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Back in the days, Biggs, man, we used to sit on top of the couches, not like on top. We used to sit on top. You know what I'm talking about?
Not on top.
Slime. You know when you sit on seats, but on top of the seats, like that.
Not there. Like not where Randy's at. On top.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we talking. That record came out. Jay said, I'm gonna kill this nigga. I started laughing. Oh yeah. You gonna kill a nigga? I ain't gonna. Nah, I'm gonna kill this nigga. He said, dick sucking lips. You know men don't play that game. Jay hated that verse. He could take that verse, pissed him the fuck off, man. I said, nigga, you a beast. Don't worry about that shit. Come back. You got it. So you didn't put the record out with Iverson and all that shit. I don't care about that shit. It didn't take the impact we wanted. But when he came back that summer, he took a break. HOV, I got my mojo back. OBA. No. That's I said, my nigga's back. I'm a big time Jay fan. He struggled through that, in my opinion. When he came back with that record, he's back. So when he asked Nas, I got $1 million on your head. You say a verse, I say a verse. Who wouldn't get $1 million? Nas said, I
still don't remember this. Where did this happen at?
It was on the radio. That was on 97.1. Am I making that up, anybody?
No, that was on there.
Thank you. Am I making that up, Booth? I'm not making this shit up, N.O.R.E. It was on 97.1. Andrew Martinez. He put $1 million on his head. You say a verse, I say a verse. Whoever wants to get $1 million. He said, I can't afford it. Then Jay got deep and said,
Nas definitely didn't say he couldn't afford it.
he said he didn't have it.
He didn't say he
Look at him. He said he didn't have it. He said he didn't have it. Nas, I'm not saying he didn't have it. He said he wasn't putting it up. Islam not making a sound. You don't do that.
Nah, I know everything
I'm not
you
a liar.
right.
I'm not a liar.
Nas didn't say that.
He said he
I'm
didn't
a
have
Queens nigga. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
You know what? Look it up.
If it's something else that was said, but he ain't say it. I'm just telling you. I just know.
All I said was in your feelings, nigga. $1 million not a lot of money to have. All y'all in your feelings. Everybody don't have $1 million. You're all lying to yourself. You say that. All y'all not in reality. Having $1 million cash, EFN, is very serious. He said he couldn't afford it. Heard on 97.1. Angie Martinez said it. Flexa said it. I don't make up lies. They can kill me tomorrow. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. I don't have
Nas definitely didn't say he can't afford it.
Okay, but he didn't have $1 million.
I just telling you, even if he can afford it, he ain't say that on record.
Okay, well, Slime, you know what?
They use different words. Yeah, I'm just telling you.
In fact, whatever words you use, Nas, I'm a big fan. For the record, I used to destroy Jay behind Nas. I said Nas was better than Jay. But then when Jay became better, I manned up. So if I'm saying the wrong Nas, I apologize. But I remember it was something about the money wasn't right. All I'm saying is, Jay came back that summer and hit that classic record, HOVA. I got my mojo back, baby. OBA. No. I said he's back. I'm a major Jay-Z fan because I didn't like him at first. I love Jay. I love him. I don't like him. I love him. In front of everybody. Because I remember I didn't respect him at first. I said, he's alright. He's alright. That skinny motherfucker started Can I Live? Where I'm from. This time it's platinum on my wrist. I got a Glock on my hip. I can't do shit about this. That was my man. My man. Am I lying?
No. Nobody say you lying.
No. Jay's a monster. I see Jay is a monster lyricist, man.
Right.
He got a little sense of that last album.
What, 444?
No, with his wife, the lemon shit about.
Don't critique the 444. That's my favorite Jay-Z album.
I ain't like it.
No. What?
I like the album, but I ain't like the behind it.
I'm about to disinvite you.
What Scream on me?
You didn't like 444?
No, I love the album. I'm being the asshole because I just felt like we was bound down to his wife. I'm a sucker nigga for that. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. You got it. I'm a sucker. It was a great album. I'm just being an asshole right now. He's just, saving money,
talk to you privately.
buy houses and all. N.O.R.E, leave me alone, N.O.R.E.
Yo, you gotta get more money. If you don't like 444, that means
I ain't got the slime. I got the
you gotta get some more money.
But I'm
if you don't like 444,
I ain't get
that
evicted
means
yet.
you ain't get.
Fuck you.
You ain't get evicted.
I ain't get evicted yet. Slime, I got what y'all got. I got a whole room right here.
Knowledge.
Niggas getting evicted, Slime. EFN niggas getting evicted, man.
I'm not in the eviction station.
I'm not in court, Biggs. Yeah, but I still got a crib on my ass, man. Thank God. God is good. Yeah. Good, Slime. I'm loving this, man. I love all y'all, man. I'm loving this shit.
What's your favorite era in hip hop? I asked both of them.
Damn. I'm gonna go
State Property era? You gotta go with
for
State Property.
first time, I'm gonna do not Roc-A-Fella. You're gonna laugh. That's all I know is Roc-A-Fella. All for one, brand new band. That's all for one. That's my era.
That was 92,
They talk that crazy shit. I love them.
91,
Jump Up era. Yeah. Greg Nines, MICE. That's my era. From there, then I'm not gonna lie, I became a Roc-A-Fella fanatic. From there, I know nothing but Roc-A-Fella after that. After that,
Let me tell you something. One time Big Face Gary came to my studio, and I was just talking to him like about cheeseburgers. He was like, yeah, because Beans love that too.
You know what? Sam, you hit me up. What Sam, you got that?
Because you know, I'm about to go get some French fries. Like, Bleak love French fries.
You know what's so sad about that? Y'all can joke me, and I'll take that. I'm gonna tell you right now. When you come home, I bet someone hear that no more. Let me switch it up. I call myself. When you go through a lot, and then you been around these guys every day, and you're having fun, making good money. You're not listening to me. I set up a meeting with them. I made $5,000.
Yeah, and yo, let me just tell you something.
It was
like
tough
one day I just had to
okay.
tell him. I was like,
N.O.R.E screamed on me.
Yo, listen.
It's bigger than Roc-A-Fella. He screamed on me.
There's a life
behind Roc-A-Fella.
Like everything I was talking to him about, I'd be like, yo, I see. You see this chick? She got a bad lace front. He was like, "Yo, you should have seen Big's bitch."
The sad shit is, it's sad, but you're right. I love the niggas that much. They let me down a little bit, but it's my brother.
You gotta relax.
No, I'm not getting nasty. Yo, basically have 90% great, 2% bad. This is my man, yo. I got no problems with Biggs, man. Me and Biggs had great time. I done told y'all, Biggs was driving big cars, using him since hoopty. I had Biggs' car for 9 weeks, basically. I said, Biggs, I have your car. Oh, you got my car? Biggs, he didn't care about shit. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude, man. Being my dog, but you full of garbage, Biggs. When you still the ball makers, you drove everybody home.
No, get my nigga Shrek.
I love that. Come on, man. That's my man.
That's my man.
That's my man. But I say one thing though. When you got your teeth fixed, you look a lot better though. Shout out to my man Yank, Upper West Side, Biggs. Honestly, Biggs is my man. Biggs taught me a lot. Younger than me, Biggs is a boss, man. I gotta give people their props. Jay-Z boss, Dame boss. I got friends behind Biggs and them. Bum B is one of my best friends. He calls me.
Texas.
My man, N.O.R.E. N.O.R.E. told me one day, Gary, you're not a rapper to me. You're not an A&R. You're my friend. So I swear to God, I had some bad experiences, but me and N.O.R.E. real close. Me and my man Bumby is very close.
Yo, one time I remember at Sony Studio, we came to see you, and you was with PD Crack, and that's when me and N.O.R.E. bumped into Little C. What's Little C's that was fucking with Junior Mafia?
Yes.
Little C's. That's the first time he got close to N.O.R.E. And it was ill, right, N.O.R.E? We went in the studio with PD Crack, and you had
no
a
idea
session
what
with
you're talking about.
You know, N.O.R.E. said, no, you ain't just shit together. N.O.R.E.'s an asshole. You know N.O.R.E.'s an asshole. You know N.O.R.E. You got to tell N.O.R.E.'s an asshole, so you got to just right. You know you got to get facts. All I'm saying is, we joke. N.O.R.E. killed me a little bit. All I know is rock. N.O.R.E. got some new jibs. Biggs is fucking. Biggs is strong. Biggs is stronger than Cobra right now. Biggs is stronger than the dog right now. And we're all different. My man Yang, shout out to my man Yang. The Lower East Side, Upper West Side, we all having fun. N.O.R.E., I'll give it 100. When I met you, your teeth was like a cat. Just yellow like a cat. But now, this shit's whiter than a motherfucker. Whiter than a piano keyboard. You got the pretty ones, my nigga. Slide your killer slide. You did the reggae. Your slide. You did the reggaeton. Your career was almost over. The Drink Champs brought you back, nigga. You was on stage.
He gotta turn up. He killed that.
That's the big face you miss, right?
Yeah, I love that nigga.
I'm not on your level, son. I'm just joking. I'm not on level. I'm not on your level. I'm not on none of your niggas' level. Biggs, you. I never seen what y'all seen, but I do know one thing. Reggaeton, I'm gonna finish you.
N.O.R.E. killed him.
13,000 spins.
N.O.R.E. killed him.
And he came back. But I told him that though.
75 million in the audience.
That shit was so
No, you
dope.
killed him. No, you killed the game.
That shit was so dope. You shot the video and then you added on the video. Remember when you gave N.O.R.E. the chain? When you gave N.O.R.E. the chain.
But I didn't lie though.
Yo, what happened? Hold on. When I did what? You
gotta relax.
Wait, say it again. So when I did,
I've been around. I was involved with this reggaeton shit. So what happened is Biggs. So we shot the video in Miami without them. Then they split the video and then they shot another introduction added to the video when they gave N.O.R.E. the Roc-A-Fella chain.
Who gave it to him?
You did.
And where is it?
I'm not.
Someone's gonna relax.
Where's the chain? Where's the chain? He never signed a deal. Can we talk about why you never signed a deal?
You got the chain and never signed the deal.
Why did you not sign the deal?
Oh yeah, Nicanor.
Let me tell you something.
Oh yeah, why you not signing the deal?
That was my first platinum chain.
N.O.R.E. I got their names right. I fucked up. Shout out to Eric and Jeff Rosenthal, man. They show was great, man. That's the one you heard me that day when you called me. Don't do that, N.O.R.E. Look with that dumb face, man. That's your man. You did a show with them slime that day and you loved it. Don't do that.
They got you.
Well, I'm just getting money.
They told you.
I'm just getting paid for that shit.
They got to relax.
Drop the
You got a good reason for not starting that. Tell them.
No. They were so rich. Listen. Where's Ali at? Where's Ali at?
Slime the Richard shit, Slime?
Where's Ali at?
Tell that why you didn't sign.
Ali, what did Puff tell you the other day? Puff
Come here, Ali.
I'm too rich.
Ali, come here.
What did Puff tell you?
Can't do that right here. Come here. Ali. Can't do that.
No, I'm not talking about the other shit. I'm talking about when we was in his crib, right? I gave him the man that idea. Me and Jim Jones, we got a billion dollar idea, right? So then when I relax, I didn't say what it is. So and then Puff said, "You gotta come to the money couch, right?" Correct. I never knew there's a money couch. But I went and I sat down. I said, "The money couch feels fucking awesome." And he said that. That's it. I forgot my point.
The money couch.
I know it's the money couch. What the fuck was I saying?
Puff Daddy.
You brought Ali over here for something.
Puff Daddy.
What the fuck you saying?
Don't change the subject.
Why you didn't sign?
Okay, let's do this.
Ali, you got a reason for him not
How the
signing?
fuck I said this?
No, he didn't sign because it was like we didn't know it was Jay.
We was sitting on the money couch, and what he said is, he said sometimes, say I'm just so rich that it's just hard to
That's
care.
what it is.
It's hard to care.
This is the reason why I brought it up.
Wow. You said Puff said this?
Listen. I want to make
You're
this
paraphrasing.
clear. I want to make this clear. I wanted to sign the Roc. They were my niggas. They invited me to every movie they ever did. They invited me, so I felt there was something going on, and I was like, fuck it. I'll fuck with y'all, no problem. Dame and Biggs, they never sent me a contract, not once. He said I never signed it. I never got presented a contract. Not one. I swear to God. I know you probably...
Randy?
Yeah, Randy got the contract. Randy got the contract.
Randy wrote it.
Oh, Randy wrote it?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't even get sent to me. Listen, and that's, I'm not even looking at Randy giving him like the signal. Listen, it definitely didn't get sent to me. Like, but I was asking y'all, yo, send me the contract. Y'all was like, we good. Y'all put the chain on me. I was like, you good. That was it. And what's up? Oh, Mo Yala, let me hit that. But that era in hip hop could never be duplicated. Yeah. In your opinion, do you think that era in hip hop could ever be like, DMX? Because again, I'm sorry to keep referring to Irv, but Irv is the person that we just had on here, and he dropped bombs. But what he was saying was, every year it would be Roc-A-Fella dropping a bomb, then Rough Riders dropping a bomb, and then Murder Inc. dropping a bomb.
Yeah, we dropped every fourth quarter every year.
Do you think that era can ever be duplicated?
I don't care.
It's gonna be tough. Not at that level.
It just can't even happen in today's industry.
What do you think, babe?
It can't happen in this climate right now because of the way things change digitally.
I know artists has a work ethic to do that every year, but it's just the game is different.
Right.
Y'all may think I'm crazy.
Yeah, people putting out the music.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. Have the work ethic Jay has. Bigs may agree, disagree. It to me, and people think I'm crazy. Drake has a work ethic, man. He puts record out after record after record. but he just don't have the swag that people are looking for. His work ethic is there.
He wear Timberlands with no leather on it.
Drake. I said Drake. Yeah, from my opinion, if no one agree, Drake put out record after record after record.
But he wear Timberlands with no leather on it. He got a leather.
He didn't got the swag, but he got a work ethic. But the kid got a work ethic, and the kid, y'all can say it's cornball rap. The boy rap. The boy raps.
Okay, now Biggs, has there ever been an artist that came to you that you wanted to sign, you didn't sign, and you regret it?
That I wanted to? Probably the only one we didn't go through was Scarface.
Wow.
Okay, everybody relax.
Wait, before the Def Jam deal was Scarface?
Everybody relax. Hold on.
No, it was during.
What era you could sign?
So it was supposed to be Roc-A-Fella?
The Fix album that was supposed to be on Def Jam?
No, it was.
No, that was on Def Jam.
That was on Def Jam.
Yeah, it was before that. I mean, we was talking to him because we had a relationship. Scarface is on almost every album that we did, or Beans album. So we was talking about signing it. Yeah. And then and probably Twister. We never actually signed. We
know how much I used to smoke weed with you?
Twister would have been
because Twister was like an honorary Roc-A-Fella too. But he actually didn't sign. He did like you.
Your Biggs keep coming.
He did like you.
You had Nelly?
Nah, well, God bless my man Trell he brought the album, but he was bringing me so much. I'm like, yo, take it to hip hop, man. I can't listen to no more music.
And hip hop is your brother?
Yeah. And then
real little brother.
Yeah.
By the way.
And he took it to, what's the other dude that was managing Nelly?
Kuda Love.
Kuda. He took it to Kuda. And then they did it. And that was that album. So.
This is the second episode that fucking Nelly and Kuda Love gets mentioned in. You motherfuckers better be here. Now D, you motherfuckers better come here. Now D, have there ever been an artist that came across your table that you fronted on and you regretted it?
No, not really at that point, because I had more than enough artists. I gave artists away. Like I had Mace.
You had
Mace. I had Mace. I had Deluxe. I had all of them. I was like, I had to give some away just to be able to get it done. So
wait, you had
passed
Mace?
off. Yeah, I had Mace. Mace used to be. I had Mace.
Yeah, Mace Murder.
We did too.
Yo, hold on, everybody.
We had children to call Mace, and I think he probably went over there.
Let D talk. Hold on. So you had Mace?
Yeah, I had Mace.
Describe it.
Mace from Harlem, so anything from Harlem moving, I'm pretty much gonna be able to get my hands on it because I know a lot of people in Harlem.
So D, we always thought you was from the Bronx. You from the Bronx and Harlem?
Both. I'm from the Bronx and Harlem, but I was born in the Bronx, but I've been in Harlem all my life. So the bridge, I can walk across the bridge. I'm good on the east side, so we alright. Wow. So it's all like this family, Bronx. So I've been in Harlem so much that, I'm a Harlem nigga because I dress like a Harlem nigga, but I'm a Bronx nigga when I gotta get ugly. I'm a Bronx nigga.
But Mace was actually on Dead Presidents.
What?
Dead Presidents, yeah.
This is a history.
That's crazy.
On Jay-Z,
I can't even imagine what that sounds like.
I heard
without Jay.
Yeah.
So he had the beat first, you're saying?
He had the beat, but I didn't like the way he sounds, so we took him off and then we gave it to Jay.
So now, okay.
Because that's when Children of the Corn, remember we had...
With Big Al and
so but there was never a version with Mace and Jay on it.
Not both of them.
Okay.
This is the only one that we had that, was way back, was Niggas Done Started Something. That was just on the mixtape. That's how I had them all right then at that point. Niggas Done Started Something. Mace, all of them was on there right there. That was the song right there. That's it.
Yeah, we need a clap for that one.
History lesson right there.
This is history.
Your big face guy.
What's up, Slime?
You know we love you over here on this side. We want you to take a shot.
I'm drinking. I ain't stopped drinking yet, bro.
Gotta take a shot.
I'm having a good fucking time. Shout out to Roc.
Having a good year. I don't know what that podcast you went to before.
Well, you got me. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, they got you.
You know what's up? My personality don't stop. I could do this for 8 years. I'm Gary. It's easy for me being myself.
Damn sure. You gotta do your own podcast.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna get educated.
Yeah, you getting educated right now.
We got you.
We got you.
Yeah, we got
you. You good? You want some? I forgot what it's called, man.
Beyond.
What?
Beyond.
Beyond. You want some Beyond?
I need one of those.
Have some Beyond. I'll wake you up.
Good energy, good vibes, wake you up.
So now, Biggs. At some point, you guys made Cristal famous.
Oh, that was
right?
Yeah. Damn, you going that route there?
Yeah. Now, Cristal,
I don't want to talk about that shit.
Was so expensive for the average person in the hood. You guys made it famous, and then at some point, you guys pulled away from it. I would like to describe, if you can, describe the moment of making Cristal famous and the moment of pulling away from it.
I think we probably started drinking it 93, 92, something like that.
Jail. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it was actually at the Dead President's video. Actually, we was trying in '96. We was trying to find a new champagne.
And
so Legrand Dom and what's the other one? Vive
Clico?
Yeah, so we found that, but they didn't taste as good, so we kept drinking it. But that was back in '96.
And then you discovered Cristal?
Yeah, 3-4 years prior.
Okay.
Yeah, so at '96 we was already done with it.
So what happened the moment where you guys felt like Cristal was racist?
That was years later. You know, that was probably. I mean, we felt other companies was racist. That's how we got into Armadale, because everything we was doing for Belvedere at the time, putting that in songs and making that popular. And then we reached out to Belvedere to get some cases for a video, and they said no. So we did another song, and then we tried to get a deal with them, and then they said no. So that's why
Belvedere. It's just Belvedere, not Grey Goose.
Yeah. So that's when we did Armadale.
And then I said, fuck that.
Same thing with the clothes with Iceberg, and that's why Roc-A-Fella started.
So okay, so because he said that very, very fast. Okay, so you guys tried to get an Iceberg deal?
Yeah, we tried to first.
Because Iceberg was the hottest clothesline at the time. We gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Because see, a lot of people don't know that. When you say Iceberg, the people are thinking just whatever, right? But no, Iceberg was that wave. Iceberg was it was like damn near Gucci.
Bitch, your mom from Shopping Alton, right?
Huh?
The bitch I'm talking about, around my way.
No, it was played out.
Stop talking Harlem talk.
Ain't no Harlem talk, bitch.
We're speaking to the world.
It's so disrespectful, man.
Yeah, you gotta relax.
They says played out, but then fuck all y'all. Fuck your
So you guys go to Iceberg?
Yeah,
and you guys say we just want gear, or you guys
we
want
tried to get some clothes. They said no. Right, so after making it popular again, the same thing like we did with Belvedere, we reached out to try to get a deal, and they didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
So yeah, that's how
Roc-A-Fella started. That's how Armadale started. That's how the music business started. Every time somebody closed the door, we went and did it ourselves.
Y'all invented your own thing.
Let's make some noise for that guy.
Yes.
But in hindsight,
no, you gotta speak to the mic. The nigga can't hear you.
Well, I just want to know that
Kareem to Kareem.
Kareem to Kareem. All right, listen. But in hindsight, when y'all became millionaires or whatever, and
you mean from the music business?
From the music business.
All right.
I'm trying to be
Your uncle get mad at me. No. I swear I'm not gonna disrespect you. Clap to that. He said before the music business.
No, I get money. I get it. What's your problem with me? I get it. Shut up. All right, listen. Now what I'm saying in hindsight, like after when you start dealing with big companies, because at first you said that y'all thought that a lot of people was all these companies was racist and everything about it or whatever.
I didn't say that. N.O.R.E asked that.
All right, so you said that whatever y'all didn't think that whatever reason y'all was reaching out with them and they wasn't fucking with y'all. And do you think that in the beginning y'all think like they just shitting on y'all or whatever, for whatever reason y'all think they ain't dealing with you, but when y'all become dealing with bigger companies and everything, like, do you think that they were just misinformed about why they wasn't doing it? Or,
I mean, I can't say why they didn't want to do it or not, but what it did is motivate us to go harder.
Right, so you never thought they was
we just use it as motivation.
So it wasn't no racist shit going on.
I don't know.
You didn't care. It was like whatever.
No, because somebody said racist. This is why I really was saying that they was.
Not somebody. N.O.R.E said it.
Oh, you said it? All right, come on. You can't be acting.
Oh wait, no. You can't be basing your shit over me.
No. He didn't disagree. He didn't disagree. To disagree.
You know what I mean? He didn't disagree. But I mean, I just want to
before music.
Oh, look, hold on. One more thing. Being that he chimed in, I wanted to say something about him for a minute.
Okay, brother.
It's hard to find a man that loyal these days. When how I grew up, how you grew up, we must, you know what I'm saying? I'm 44, I'll be 45.
47.
So, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds crazy sometimes when a man is that loyal, but it's hard to find a motherfucker like that, and I motherfucking respect you.
Okay.
For that, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I used to hang out with Gary,
like that.
and everything I spoke to this nigga, I'd be like, "Yo, I'm about to get a good hero." He'd be like, "Yo, you know who love heroes." No, keep it real.
You know, son. No, you get no crazy with that. I'm not a no, son. Who love the heroes? No, pause. I'm not a dick rider. I just love them niggas. Nobody say no. Let me say both. That's my brother. I love him on AP. You know that. Making my point. I just love them because they put me in a position that a normal person can't get into if they didn't love me. Yo, what I just said?
Talk to that mic.
I was making $70 grand a year, and I didn't know shit.
You're right.
And I learned
loyalty. That's what he's talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not talking about that. Stop
He's talking about loyalty.
You know me, you love each other. What I'm saying is that I did love rock. That's all I knew when the wreck with Dame Dash.
Right. That's what he's saying. He's saying you was loyal to one brand and nothing else.
And when Dame Dash was a group,
you was the first person I ever looked at and said, loyalty is too much sometimes.
Don't never tell yourself for that shit.
No.
But son, did I come to the studio every day by myself?
Yeah.
Did I come to the studio every night by myself?
And this is the crazy
That's how I met
shit.
all y'all. That's how I met Mike Booth. I met you, all y'all.
Listen, let me
Come to the
relax
block
for a
and chill
second.
with you though.
Okay,
So Young Guns.
Douglas.
Listen, let me just tell y'all. Let me just reveal the secret. Young Guns, Bleak, all these niggas would go make albums and would go present it to Roc-A-Fella, and Roc-A-Fella would be like, "Nigga, you made that at Son's crib. We're not paying you for that, right?" And that was cool. So they somehow Bleak put everybody on. N.O.R.E has his own studio. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna say it's N.O.R.E's studio. I had cause remember my studio was on Madison Avenue.
That's my shit.
So
this gets so
the name of my studio was called the Hood Lab. But the invoices was called Madison Incorporated.
I used to stay in the Hood Lab.
Big all the time.
Come on, big.
Bishop pull with his driver.
And he'll make me throw my weed away too. He hated haze. I always throw my haze away. I'm like, Biggs, I got to throw it away. He's like, you want some of this marijuana? Yes, I do. But so look, this is what all the Roc-A-Fella artists used to do. All the Roc-A-Fella artists would be like, yo, if I go do my album on my own, Jay and them niggas is never gonna pay me. Cause they know that this is, but if we invoiced Hood Madison, so I used to invoice and I had keep it real, G. I had every Roc-A-Fella artist.
And the Booth had to, and Biggs had to approve it. And Biggs
No. Biggs knew what I was doing. But
No. Biggs like record. One thing about Biggs like music. We were making records. Biggs signed off on. Yo, Biggs is my boss. You understand?
Right.
Biggs like records. He's approving it. No records, no music. Am I lying?
What did I say? Well,
Biggs like records, man.
Hold on. Time out. What did I say before Biggs? Now I'm gonna look the other way. What did I say?
What did you say, brother?
Really?
You said he your favorite executive, a CEO.
Why?
I forgot why you said
Remember, chill. I'm not gonna look at you. Cause he approved what?
Oh, you said he approved. He said if he like it, he approving it. He giving you whatever. He giving you a chance. You say he giving you a chance.
Look, nigga, you just said the same exact thing. I just told this to my
Biggs not a sucker. Biggs not a sucker.
Relax.
I'm just saying what you. I'm just saying the truth.
I'm helping yours.
You don't have to help me. It's my man. No, you're not helping me. I didn't just meet Biggs.
I'm helping your statement for the people.
I know Biggs since he was like 18. Biggs been up since it was like. I don't want to talk about that shit, man. It's been ridiculous for years, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
This my friend, man. It's his big brother was my mentor. And Biggs is my man. You don't have to talk about Biggs. Everything Biggs' houses. I've been everywhere Biggs is. His father, rest in peace, his mother. I knew everything. My line Biggs. I was there eating with Biggs, talking. This is a good dude, man. So I don't like when you just do this shit like Biggs is somebody like I'm a groupie. That's my man. So because Biggs is normal. Biggs is my. I don't know if he's a kid. Yo, Biggs been. Biggs is ridiculous. I just gotta say that. No, Biggs, I'm getting mad because he kept saying you been to Biggs' house. This is my man.
You keep saying that.
I don't know. Leave me alone, Biggs, man. Listen, I'm done with you.
It's all good. It's all good, G. It's all good.
Nah, listen.
Okay, I'm on the bathroom.
No, you gotta relax. Listen, here's the deal.
Big face.
Here's the deal.
It's a great show, Slime.
Here's the deal. I just want everybody to understand.
Sorry.
Hold on. Let me get 1 second. I just want everybody to understand and realize me and this guy right here, Eric Fernando.
Damn, you gotta throw my government out there? Motherfucker.
But when we started this shit, we sat together and we said to ourselves, there's every format for a new artist to come on. Like if you're just new and you just, you had one record and you know the what's that shit called? Millie Rock. You know how to Millie Rock? You got your platform. You know, we respect that. But we sat around and said, where's the platform for people who've been in this industry, more than 5-10 years, and where's the platform for them to respect them? Correct, EFN?
Yeah.
Correct.
To talk about legacy as well.
And legacy. And this is the reason why I'm honored to be sitting in front of Biggs, be sitting in front of D, to be sitting in front of Big Face Gary, and to be sitting in Stingrays. Stingrays, correct?
My man.
What address again?
2150 Fifth Avenue.
2150 Fifth Avenue. Yes. This is the reason why we honor
Thank you,
because
man. Thank you.
The thing about hip hop is when you get a certain amount of years in hip hop, people want to tell you that it's over for you. People want to tell you that you're done. You guys had a successful clothes company, and you started another successful clothing company, and you in Barney's, and you in Nordstrom's or whatever.
He got his
and these
own
people,
write-ups.
you gotta relax. And these people want to say, you can't do it again. And the thing about it is, our platform, or what we represent, is we can live forever.
Yes.
True. Because hip hop shouldn't have a limit to it. When you sit around and you look at the Rolling Stones, you look at the Rolling Stone magazines, you look at the Rolling Stones, they're actually still touring.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Highly respected.
Their publication is still actually in existence. Why we can't do that with hip hop? Why we can't?
It's not their publication.
Why we? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is why we can't be our own. Like why we can't? We get it. Certain people got to be on, reality shows, and certain people, but we have to uplift our people forever and make sure that they live forever and make sure that their legacy live forever. So that's what Drink Champs is about.
Yes. Okay.
That's what Drink Champs is about. Saluting D from Rough Riders, Biggs. Yes. Yo, you guys are the epitome of CEOs.
Yes.
In the time.
Yes.
Big time bosses.
In the time where CEOs mattered.
Yes.
Big time bosses.
And we may never ever see that era again. We just might not never see that again.
Yes, Lord.
So if nobody else will big y'all up or salute y'all, and I'm sure people salute y'all and big y'all up, but I would like to do it on camera, notified. So I don't know how many. That too. I don't know what's going on out there, but
That's the kitchen.
it seems fun.
Dice game.
I'm ready to go to the kitchen as well.
They got dice game in the kitchen.
Biggs, I can't thank you enough for being so honest with me, for being so truthful with me at the time. And even when the breakup was happening, you never lied to me. You kept it real with me. You kept it. You gave me a brief conversation, but it was real.
Yeah.
You didn't say, You kept it real with me. And thing about that is I can only salute you for that. I can only bow down. Oh shit, damn. Mike hit me. Alright. D, same exact thing. You guys dominated whatever you had to do. Whatever you guys was dominating. You guys came back and you never changed on me. If I needed a DMX feature, if I needed a Lox feature, if I needed a Jadakiss feature, you always cleared it for me. And the thing about it is, I missed the era when you guys was in the forefront. Not saying you guys are not in the forefront now, but what I'm saying is, I missed when you guys was actually in the building.
Yeah.
You know, because now I'm a media guy. So now they invite me as a media guy.
Fucking job.
You gotta relax. So now I get invited to the building, but I'm like kind of media. So they're like, we got such and such shooter. Who? What's his name? And they want me to cover him and they want me to interview this guy. I'm like, that's not, you guys never seen my show. I salute legends. I salute people that been here. People that have more than 10 years or more in this game. Because if you don't have more than 10 years in this game, you have Hot 97, you have Power 105, you have
the entire internet.
You have the entire internet. But to get on this joint, you have to be 10 years or more and be a legend.
Okay. You gotta be diamond.
Trying to pass down the story.
You gotta be diamond.
Nah, you don't gotta be diamond. Years and years. Oh yeah, in years you gotta be diamond.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, you two brothers, along with Big Face Gary, live some of the most craziest eras in hip hop. Like DMX and Jay-Z had to be the two most craziest, most opposites popping at the same time.
Yes.
Because X was, to my mind, he's still out of his mind. That's my nigga. I love him. And then Jay, he's the most put together person in the world. But Money Cash Holes worked. How does that work?
Jay, he goes anyway. So it depends on whatever song he's getting on. That's what he's gonna be.
He ain't lying. Jay rapped that everything. He was the most versatile rapper I've seen in my life, man. I'm not being biased. I know Jay. He's just a monster. He done proved it already. He done did too much already, man. He did it already, man. I can't believe this shit, man.
Him and Swiss, him and Swine.
Yeah.
Now, Slim, I can't believe this shit seriously, man.
Then you got two greats.
Big's my friend. I know Big's for years. Big's Mr. Jump here. You're laughing. Oh, you're joking. Big's here. Slime, I'm your friend. Fuck rap, I'm your friend.
Yeah.
There's about 1,000 niggas who love me. 50 ugly. 50 Denzel. And they love me and I love you all. This shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm super happy. You made my day, man.
Okay, G.
It's a beautiful thing. You threw me off.
What's Slime? I'm not trying to be sentimental. You been killing me all night.
No, I wasn't killing you.
You killed me all night. I killed you for 30 seconds. This is your show.
I love it.
You killed me for. I get it. This is your show.
I didn't even respond. I got bad jokes. You know I got jokes.
I know you're an animal. You kill me.
You on camera.
You killed me all night already.
Yeah, I'll get you on camera.
Roc-A-Fella, this hero. What you?
No. But
that was nasty. That was nasty. Slime.
No. Let me just
tell you something. Listen,
let me tell you something.
I know
he's the first dude I ever seen in the whole industry.
Yeah, this shit.
Like he came. No. I promise you, G. I'm not even trying to be funny.
I got it.
You came to my studio one day. And everything I said, he was like, yeah. So he kept naming a Roc-A-Fella artist. And I was like, G. No, I'm sorry, G. I'm not being funny. No,
you're not killing me on purpose, you killing me.
No, I'm not being funny. And I said, G, do you know there's a life? Like, you could go home, eat your girl's pussy.
I was getting some pussy.
Roc-A-Fella
I'm gonna say this. If you come from certain things you're not used to, I'm basically gonna hear that shit no more. So I'm trying to go around. And then you come home to making $70,000 a year. What am I supposed to do?
We
Count your blessings, brother. With guys who I grew up with. This motherfucker who was younger than me.
But listen, he come to my studio. I'll be like, yo, what's going on, G? You good? He'll be like, yo, you know, Beans and them niggas about to. I'm like, yo, G, leave them niggas alone when you come here. Like this shit. G, I'm not going at
you. Killing me.
No, I'm not.
You killing me softly. You killing me, man.
How much
and you was there, man. You doing that?
He never listened to me.
And you was there.
This is the first time in my whole life I said, that's a version of being too loyal. Like he was just too loyal. Like what I mean was, he couldn't see. I'm not coming at you.
You are killing me, son.
No, I'm not coming at. I just never seen nobody. I'm bigging you up because,
bro, it's my name, man.
Yeah, the loyalty was so crazy, but at the same time, I was like, gee, you know, a seesaw goes up and down. You only see the up part. And then I was like, yo, you gotta, you know, we gotta come down.
Guess what, Slime?
Yes.
This ain't a base, and I almost got evicted.
I have no idea where we're going.
No, I'm fucking Biggs, be the asshole. It's your Biggs wasn't that. Biggs gave me, and Biggs never told me no in my life.
I don't know where we went, but I'm in.
I'm just being. Let me do what I do. You killed me a little.
No,
let me give a little back.
No, I did not. Yeah.
My point was that there was hard times after Roc-A-Fella Damn Jazz Music unfolded. Biggs wouldn't go there. And then it was time was stressed out before that part. Way before that, Biggs had a rule. Biggs may get mad at me, I don't give a fuck. But we'll make up. G, whatever I do for you, don't tell nobody.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful rule.
It's honorable.
It's a beautiful rule.
Biggs remember shit.
He still don't remember.
But about my Biggs, I'm saying it's a friend Biggs. You was there. You know. All right, let me say this. This will get Biggs a little bit.
So,
what's your big brother, my man?
100%.
I love that nigga. He Biggs, I love him to death. When he died, it took a chunk out of me. Bottom line is, when I needed Biggs, he never turned his back on me. Ever. Ever, 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 ever.
Right there.
It'd be bullshit money. I'm embarrassed to ask for $100 because I had a lot of pride. I asked the Biggs for 100, he gave me 300.
And your car made Dame Dash break out. Let's just throw that out there.
What car was I had an MPV? Then I put the
No,
caddy.
Dame Dash, one time, we went in your car and Dame Dash said, he got hives. It's not me. I was just riding along.
Let me do 2 shots, you can kill me.
No.
I gotta do 2 shots.
Don't throw shots at me.
Not shout outs. Shout out to Upper West Side. Shout out to Haitian Sock by Sid Wayne Line William and People Wayne Line. Shout out to my man Yank. Shout out to Upper West Side. And my cousin Julio. Now back to this. All right, I don't even know what car I had, but I know I had the MPV, nigga. I had the BBs. It was pop.
Definitely wasn't there. It was like a Chevrolet. Definitely was the MPD days.
MPV?
I came later. But I rode in the car and I rode with Dame. Dame told me to meet me at his art district house. And then he couldn't sleep. I mean, he was just like...
What about when the reggaeton almost finished your career?
Yeah.
And you almost lost your house.
No, that's
too figured it out. That's my brother. That's my brother. He killed me. I'm joking. Bun B and N.O.R.E. are the only rappers who said, fuck rap, we love.
N.O.R.E. had a big ass house too.
His house was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, listen, let me tell you something. Biggs was the only nigga. I used to come outside my door and Biggs used to call me and say, I feel like you smoking haze. His driver, what's his name? B2? R2? Used to be outside like, Biggs seen me for you. I had a big ass fucking cookie jar.
I'm in the hood battling for Biggs. Why your man selling weed? His money funny?
Why do people think you was selling weed, Biggs?
You don't know what I did, Biggs, for you. Now let me talk about, okay, you get your slime.
Why do people think you was selling weed?
I don't know. I guess I used to buy a lot.
Did he buy it?
I used to defend you so much.
Me too. Definitely. Me too, so you're the only one. Niggas are killing me.
Yo, listen, we went to Amsterdam to get heroin, landed, and he still said, let's go get some sour. You don't remember that day?
Niggas telling me, Biggs, they telling me, Biggs selling weed, all that. I said, Biggs buy pounds of weed to
Biggs
smoke.
called me one day and said, yo, come now. I came out my crib. He said, take a trip with me. I said, all right, cool. I brought no bags. I'm like, all right, cool. And we in Teterboro. I'm like, oh, hold on. What type of trip are we taking? Nigga said, well, we going overseas. I said, oh shit, I gotta get some clothes. I said, that's not what we do over here, Slime. We buy the clothes when we land. I wasn't a baller like that back then. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, all right, cool. I couldn't really back out. So we went to Amsterdam. This is when Marijuana first.
Yeah.
And like, this is the first time I ever heard of Marijuana. I actually thought we were smoking heroin. But I just said, fuck it.
That sounds crazy.
I'm in way too deep to pull out at this point. Fuck it, we gonna smoke heroin. Y'all niggas ain't laughing. Y'all niggas in my mind, I'm like, fuck it. These niggas is mad. No, I'm talking about this is dead. This is not now. This is dead. Yeah. In my mind, I said, fuck it. Heroin, I'm in.
It was some good weed. It was there. It was weed. Don't get it fucked up. That shit was weed. That shit was. I remember.
And then you came back. And then you came back. And then like the case happened about 2 or 3 years later, and people were saying Biggs was selling bud, and I almost spoke to like 300 people, and I tried to explain to people Biggs is really a real smoker. That nigga ain't doing. But this is my. So I never actually asked you that. So what happened with the case?
Again,
one more time. I'm proud of that.
Yeah, I introduced 2 people. It was a conspiracy, and I chose not to tell. That's the short form of it.
It's a big sterile, man. His big brother, Biz, gangster. I'm sorry, Biz.
But we all know the feds is fast.
Take a shot of that guy.
I'll tell you whatever you want me to do. Biggs from his brother's camp, man. Big brother. Baba Love told me everything I know. I came to the streets. He told me a lot. God bless his soul, man. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Big sterile was a motherfucker. That wasn't gonna happen. Not Big Leo.
What wasn't gonna happen?
Biggs telling on people who what happened.
Niggas knew that.
That wasn't gonna happen. Biggs said, give me that. But you know, Biggs got big time money, so he had to wait for the lawyers. Biggs prolonged as much as he can. He said, okay, it's time to go in, G. It's over. Biggs did the best as he could do, man.
That's a good number.
Yeah. Can't gas me.
I ain't even know that part, Biggs.
Your ways ain't that.
No, what's this gonna do? It's gonna kill me?
Nah. That's the house tag.
So now, Biggs. All right, look.
I love this look right here.
Okay, look, chill. Everybody, please give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is my time. So now, here's the $1 million question. The whole industry that I watched all your interviews and they never asked it, right? When you were locked up, right? It was so many rumors, so many things, and then you come home. Prior to you coming home, Dame had actually did like a publicity run, and he was quoting how you were mad at people. He was like, Biggs is mad at Kanye, Biggs is mad at Jay, Biggs is mad at this. He said, yo, why you don't chill, G? But you can ad-lib me, keep ad-libbing, but don't kick over. So Dame was just running with this, right?
Well, Dame actually said, I seen the interview on Sway. He said Biggs is probably going to be mad at me for saying this because that was coming from him.
But I see the Breakfast Club. He didn't say that.
Yeah, so he did it afterwards. He fixed it.
Okay. So why do you think Dame took that approach?
I'm not sure. I can't.
Yeah.
Dame is Dame.
So,
but I didn't feel no way about anybody.
So all right. So now taking it from you coming home. You coming home. Mm-hmm. Did anybody act funny with you because of those statements or no?
Nah, not at all.
Because I think the first picture we ever seen of you when you came home was in Madison Square Garden, correct? With Kanye.
Probably, yeah.
And then like me, I'm fake media now. So the internet went crazy.
Yeah.
Slong in your minds.
So yeah, you could do that. So
I got something to say crazy when you're ready.
So did you think? Did you know how powerful the internet was at that point?
Yeah, definitely.
You knew it?
Yeah, of course. I wasn't in Siberia. I was in Philadelphia.
Right. Or the feds.
Yeah.
So now you come home. You hear this backlash. You hear what's happening, and then the first thing is we hear you say you don't got nothing to do with it. Do with that. And then you and Jay is in Fairfax in the Supreme block. I forget when.
Yeah, Fairfax.
I call it the Supreme block because the Supreme is right there.
LA.
So they see you, and there's no Dame Dash there.
Yeah, and then 2 days later they see me and Dame.
Did they see you and Dame?
Yeah. Actually, you put that together.
You can give me the props,
No,
Biggs.
no, no,
Go ahead,
let's talk about that.
Biggs. Talk about that. Talk about that, Biggs. What happened? Talk about it, Biggs. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What happened?
You reached out to me. You was like, yo, hit Dame up.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I never said this, and I hope Dame is not mad at me. But I looked and I seen you and Hove together. And I really...
you had told me that, I think, prior to that. It wasn't then.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I spoke to him and seen him. So
Right.
I had pictures with Jay, I had pictures with Dame.
And I appreciated it so much because it's just like when I see somebody who was with Pun, and now obviously Pun is not here, I always want to give him that same love that if Pun was here. So when I see Roc-A-Fella, it's just, I always think of y'all three. Am I...
It's the same thing. Nothing changed.
Am I an idiot for thinking that three? Or?
Nah, it's the trifecta. It's all of us. Roc-A-Fella couldn't have been Roc-A-Fella without me, Jay, and Dame.
Okay.
Big time.
So now, let me ask you this.
Still my brothers to this day, both of them.
God damn it, let's make some noise for Biggs. So now, the Reasonable Doubt album, is that owned by you, Dame, and Jay?
Yeah.
Yes. I knew that. Okay. Sorry, Biggs, I'm disrespectful. I was there for that. I knew what happened in that project. Sorry, y'all cursed me out. I was there for every song they fucking made. Am I lying, Biggs?
Go,
Reasonable Doubt. I was there for every Reasonable Doubt. The crew A&R that. Not me, not Biggs. They got drunk. We just studio and we did record after record after record.
Harlem niggas.
Yes, sir. I'm Upper West Side, but that's my brothers. I remember where I'm from. Big no, I'm from Big This I'm from West Side, man. So they yank me. I'm from 97. They know where I'm from. I gotta do what I do, man. That's what I do. But nah, this slum, I gotta say that, man. Biggs had a...
It was all of us, though. Emery, Tata.
Emery, Tata.
You know,
Biggs was your man named Ty.
Big Ty.
Big Ty,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Big Ty. Yes, sir. We hung out every night, Boilermakers. We at the dive bar on nights in Amsterdam. We're drinking Boilermakers. That's beer with shots of bourbon. The tab, white people, the tab is $2,600. Garrett, they're gonna pay this?
So let's just get this out of the way. Tata 100% spray R. Kelly, right? That's a fact, right?
I don't get into that. Let's
get into
that. Here you go with your shit. I don't know about that.
I don't know nothing about that.
Me either, Biggs. I'm with you. I don't know about that shit.
No, I ain't getting Biggs on nothing. Biggs,
so I'm the sucker
Biggs
nigga?
think I'm the FBI. No, we got you to spill mad shit. You don't even know.
What's good spilled? I don't care about this. I ain't saying it wrong. I ain't lie. Gary don't lie.
There's great spills, Gary.
I don't lie.
We love you, Greg.
And I love y'all.
We love you.
Smoke
I
don't smoke slime.
If you hit one pull, my life will be different.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I gotta drive home. I'm good. I love this
I gotta
shit.
drive home.
He said I gotta drive home.
You ain't driving shit. You live in Miami, nigga. Where you driving to?
To the W.
I'm looking at this crew, man. This is we laugh. This is special, man.
You know, that's what we do.
No, this is the
Let me
best
tell you something.
show in America, man.
Let me tell you something.
You know what my goal is? You know what my goal is? To be the second best show in America.
You gotta be proud of your podcast. You gotta make it up.
Cause I gotta this shit is crazy. Man.
No, you gotta name it after Roc-A-Fella, like after
this
death.
shit is crazy right here.
Yeah, what do?
Look at Biggs. Biggs, you had $100 million, Biggs. You pissed me off, Biggs. Biggs had a Honda wagon here with Biggs leathers and a bunch of fucking money. Played it great. He played the game great.
So big. So big.
There, he was there.
One of the shows I would like to teach.
Yeah.
It's called rap class. Right? Meaning, I spent probably like D, Biggs, everybody from 1997 to 2017.
10 years.
We might have spent
17
like
years.
$1 million in liquor, right?
Shit.
10 times more than
10 times more than that.
Easy.
Drink we like to drink.
So, but we still don't understand. Like people in the hood still don't understand. Like a good bottle of red wine that costs $600.
I was right here.
So I wanted to teach rap class.
I'll be passed out.
Meaning, you know, where you say, all right, I want to spend this, but you get this.
Yeah.
Like I see pictures with I'm about to say Hov, but fuck that. Steve Stout. You see that photograph or where Steve Stout was coming from Italy?
I haven't seen it.
And yeah, they actually pulled Steve Stout over, and he was sitting there, and he had all these bottles, and I had I got white friends, so I had the white friends Google every bottle that he had, and every bottle that he had was like 3,700, 4,500, but it was shit that I never heard of, and I'm like, damn, I want to drink that. Do you think we need rap class?
100%.
100%. Let's make some noise for have rap class. Because that's real shit. We spend money on liquor, but we don't understand what we're actually buying. It's just like when Hov said, "Stop buying Cristal." We didn't understand that he actually applied something for it to be replaceable with Ace of Spades.
Yeah. Or drinking something else besides Ciroc.
Wait, no, it's not drink something else besides
That's
Ciroc.
it.
We love
Or
Ciroc.
that's what I'm trying to say.
He's saying
that's what Jay said.
Okay,
drink Ciroc. He said.
He said, I love drink something
Colombian
else.
white.
I'll drink Ciroc.
Colombian white.
But Ciroc is
Colombian white, my friend. This is me.
Yo, but listen.
So crazy.
When is Biggs gonna smoke a blunt again?
I don't know.
Not right now.
Yo, is it because you on your workout shit? You just beat parole, correct?
Probation.
Probation. Let's make some noise for Biggs.
Yes, stop saying parole. Let's state parole.
Okay. So you beat probation.
I ain't beat it. I got it. Yeah.
He finished probation.
I gotta relax.
There you go.
So, when is Biggs coming? You know this guy right here? His name is Jordan. He's the biggest weed grower in Rhode Island. Am I correct? Am I correct? No, because Biggs will buy your whole farm. You gotta relax. So, when is Biggs coming back home to the weed country?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah, right now I'm just chilling. I actually just drink wine myself. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yo, I remember at one point I used to come to your crib and you used to stop like 3 weeks after, like before you go to see the PO.
Yeah.
And you used to make cookies. And you just used me as your test number. You would just throw like 7 ounces in one cookie. Be like, your head, N.O.R.E. It's my word. The nigga just watch me.
There's a Paramount gun? You went to Bentley? Paramount gun?
Yo, listen, I swear to God I'm not lying.
This man's so different, man. It's my boy right here.
It's the first time I ever smoked a volcano. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the volcano vaporizer.
Nigga had 7 different things and I'm smoking. I'm Biggs, I don't know. I'm too high, Biggs. What can I do? And he's like, take another cookie. Yo, I miss Big.
You used to cut them out like 3-4 times a week.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it was 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, 100%.
My first date with my wife was like at Big's house. I took her to get something to eat. Got her a drink. I said, yo, look, we're gonna go to Big's crib after that.
Make you feel like a king, man. In that crib, man. I feel like a king, man.
How did we get back?
I don't smoke that shit. I don't smoke fucking weed, slime.
You know our engineer. He do cocaine.
Don't get mad at him once you give him
His name is Cocaine
Cocaine Haas.
Cuban, Dominican, and Puerto Rico.
Cocaine
Yo, Haas, don't do it, bro.
I only see him do coke on FaceTime. That's it. 9 persons. Your artist. How was it? How was it just dealing with Roc-A-Fella? Because a lot of people they think it was just Jay, right? They think it was Jay and that's it. But you dealt with everything as a person that was inside.
Yeah.
How was it dealing with like people, artists like Petey Crack, artists like a Freeway, and
I mean, for me it was natural. They just people from the block. That's who I dealt with
Different
every day.
people.
So probably other execs will have problems with that. But for me, it was just natural. That's why they related to me. That's why everybody gravitated towards me, because I was just like them.
That's a fact. What did I tell you? I went to Biggs to get shit approved. I knew that. I went to the Yo, D, I love you. Big, I love you. Big Face Gary, I love you. You came at me way more than I came
Go
at
fuck
you.
yourself, Slime. Because you're way bigger than I will ever be in my life. I'm just happy you had me here, man.
Yo, listen.
I'm talking bullshit. I
We're
will
gonna
never
do a
be you.
drop.
Yeah.
And a picture, and then we done. Thank y'all so much.
100%.
Look. I'm gonna be honest. These big champagne niggas, they did it way before me. I just want to know, did y'all ever see the rosé like that?
No.
Keep it real. You
Nice,
never seen that.
nice.
You never seen it. Come, just say you never seen it.
100%.
Hold on, let's take the